man, they're
What up, Joe?
what up?
Well, y'all ain't excited like y'all was real enthused about that. So I'm gonna ask y'all again one more time. You feel me? What up, Joe?
What up? You let some air out or what?
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. This is NBA Nightly Show, brought to you by DetroitFanReport. I'm your host, Ricky Mouse, aka Bandit in the building. And I got the panel in here with me today. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Starting with Brother Marcus.
It's the Stat Guru, Marcus Roberts. How you guys feeling today, man?
Doing all right. Jamal in the building.
What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Jamal. That's not my face that's on here. That's my uncle.
lie.
Lion like you back in the day.
Oh no. That's for real. That's my uncle who passed away. So he got my so he's my profile pic, you know what I'm saying? So but I'm here, so what's good?
Looks like you, bro.
And Mr. Nate the Great.
What up, though? Man, just basketball season in full flux, man. Tournament time, watching the tournaments, getting ready for the real tournament. And, basketball, NBA is wrapping up, probably about, 17, 18 games left till the playoffs. Super excited for that. And, got the draft next month for the football. So, yeah, man, let's do it.
Steve, what up, though? We probably at the game. You know, Steve.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. It's only 5 weeks left in the NBA regular season. You feel me? Games are coming down to getting close. In the East, battles out in the West, man. So we just decided that we just gonna have open mic Thursday. We're gonna talk about some of the hotter NBA topics. I ain't coming with no banners in there because I've been working so I'm tired. I'm just playing.
You good?
But who want to start first, man? Who want to hit the topic first, man?
So I'll go first.
Go ahead,
I want to talk about, because I listen to a lot of talk radio when I'm working because I do deliveries. So I get a lot of talk radio in the morning. And I want to talk about these NBA refs. If you lived under a rock, Jaylen Brown got ejected in the second quarter of the Spurs and Celtics game. And that was a big game, y'all. Like, people were hyping that game up big time, and they wanted to see Wemby and Brown go at it with Tatum returning and all that. And so here's the facts. Jaylen Brown got fouled by Stephon Castle on the baseline. The crew chief head ref missed it.
And he was looking at it.
And he was looking at it, exactly. And so what happened is Jaylen Brown goes up to the crew chief, and I think he gets teched. He gets a tech thrown at him. And so, okay, cool. We've seen players get all mad and get a tech. So then he goes back to another ref or somebody else because I think the other guy walked away. And this guy, out of nowhere, don't even know who the fuck his name is, can't even say it. So that just tells you right there. He gives him a second tech and throws his ass out. And this guy wasn't even involved in the play. Like, all he was like the guy that was like on the outside of the group and just decided to get involved, and literally threw Jaylen Brown out with a second technical, and pretty much the game. I mean, Wemby dominated with 39 points, but man, Boston was playing in that game. Hell, they were up by almost 10 points at some point in some points of the game. And to throw out one of your best players and the MVP possibly of the league, that's pretty fucked up. And I have a problem with these young whippersnapper refs.
Whippersnappers.
that nobody fucking knows from Adam, okay? And doesn't care either. Throwing out these major players, and then there was an argument brought up that if this had been Tatum or LeBron or JB or somebody else, would he have been thrown out? Probably not.
No.
And that brings to my other point too. There seems to be a personal vendetta against Jaylen Brown, maybe because he's been outspoken about certain issues. That's why he was left off the USA basketball team. But look, you gotta give the man respect. He got heated, he crashed out a little bit, but I've seen worse from star players. I've seen LeBron literally just go try to tackle a ref and was held back and only got a technical. So sometimes he didn't even get a technical. They let him yell it out.
They treat him like Draymond Green.
Yeah. Well, Draymond Green's got a reputation. They don't like Draymond Green.
I said they treated him like Draymond Green. That's right.
Yeah, for sure. But the problem I have with it, and I'm trying to not be so long-winded on this, but the problem I have with it is that these young refs need to swallow their whistle. And females too. Because I've seen some female refs try to get into it too, and I'm like, not gonna say what I'm thinking in my head, but you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Do you really know what you're doing? Like, you're about to throw one of the best players out of the game. Everybody's going to turn the TV off because they know that the game's going to be one-sided. Like, these young refs need to just chill out. Like, they're too damn emotional. And listen, if somebody comes up in your face, other than spitting in it, you don't need to throw them out because it's a heated game. Okay? It's a heated, emotional game. And you got to understand that that's what you signed up for. Like, they're not going to treat you nice. Like, they're already pissed off as is because they're not winning. So they're already on high emotion. Like, I hope when the playoffs come, you get the more veteran refs and won't have this problem.
No. Here's what's going to happen in the playoffs. They're going to swallow that whistle because they're going to let a lot of things go.
Right.
So
they always do.
And they have the veteran refs that are doing the bigger games. Like these other dudes that nobody knows who these people are. The NBA is just shuffling all these young guys in or women. Like they're not going to be in the playoffs. I hope they're not in the playoffs because these guys or gals have quick triggers and you're really messing up the game. Like that was a big time game and you literally killed the Celtics' chance of even trying to win that game because you threw out your possible MVP because he got mad about some play, which you missed the call in the first place. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, I'll agree with you though, but the refs were kind of on one the past week. Throughout Murray for crossing dude over and standing over him, which I just thought was, maybe tee him up.
Beautiful.
You had Bam's 43 free throw performance, which.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm just saying, I think refs have been on one ever since the y'all teams fight. Well, not Nate, but the Pistons and Hornets. They're on it now. They don't want another fight to break out.
Mm-hmm. You think they're just quick triggered? Is that what you're thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely quick triggered. They're sensitive as hell.
There was a shoving match just right now between the Timberwolves and Clippers at the end of the game. I think it was the Timberwolves, but I know the Clippers were involved. They were just in a shoving match at the end of the game, and I think it was a blowout.
It was over the game. It was because one of the players wanted the game ball, and that's when all hell broke loose.
All right, so yeah, you feel me? Like they're quick trigger right now because everybody's emotions are flaring. We got players ready to actually fight each other again. They don't know how to handle it.
Right? And they don't know how to fight.
Hey, bro.
They definitely don't know how to fight, bro. You know who the fighters are compared to the ones that can't fight.
Let's be honest. Half of them aren't fighting. More than half of them are throwing the hands. I was really shocked when Charlotte and Detroit actually started throwing hands.
Yeah. But some of those guys fight group areas, so you know who around.
We know Stewart going hand. He do MMA and things like that. You know he's looking for a fight. So
he was in a set and everything, bro. He was ready to go. To quote the Joker from Batman, which is one of my favorite movies. You know, let's add a little anarchy to the game. You know, when he's about to tell the Two-Face about the coin, like who gives a fuck? Like, I want that smoke. Yeah. I want the fighting. I want the hard fouls.
So you want the Ron Artest? You want the Ron Artest?
Well, no. Let me clear that up. No, I'm not trying to throw bows into the stands of people, okay? But if you want to fight, right? But if you want to fight on the court, or you want to give somebody a hard foul, touch him up, I'm cool with that, man. Because the reality is, people love that shit. Like, and that's where your ratings go up. Just like take this podcast here. Somebody's not here today, but if he's here today and me and him are going at it, the ratings go up. You know,
like you and Pam Bondi.
I don't know about that one, but what I'm saying is they like that contention. They like that debate. They like that fire. They don't want yes man. They don't want choir boys. Like that's one thing I love about the NBA is the NBA's. They're not a lot of choir boys. Some of these guys came from the hood. They came from rough bringings. You know, they still have that situation in themselves. You know, it's not like football, where football I feel is a little bit more suburbia types. I mean, there's hood people too in football, but you know what I'm talking about. Basketball's different. You know, you play street ball, you play the black tops, like everything.
John Morant.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm okay with that, man. A lot of people aren't, and that's their fault. Like I want that in basketball because I grew up in the 80s and I love the 80s basketball. I love the 90s basketball. Like, yes, it was boring from a scoring standpoint, but damn, you love to see that fighting and that defense and that.
Like they were really playing for something back there. Now
they're not doing the kumbaya situation. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, they hated each other back in the 80s and the 90s. Exactly. I mean, they may have been cool. They may have been each other. Right. They may have been cool outside of the season and everything, but between those lines on the court, well, it was all war. Flat out.
And here's my thing about the older days too. They're talking about player safety and everything. Mm-hmm. They played all 82 games, getting touched up every game.
100%.
And played in the All-Star game.
There was no load management.
It was a real game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you're telling me these players nowadays can't, with all the modern medicine and stuff, they can't handle the tough play? No, they're just wimps. I'm not going to say what I want to say.
I'll say it. They're pussies.
They're bitches.
I'll straight up say it, man. This league has become a pussy sport. I'm sorry. All these old heads are rolling around their grave, or they're still alive, and they're like, "What the fuck is this game come to?"
Yeah, because like you said, you can't tell me it's for player safety. We're trying to stop players from getting hurt because they did it all 80s, 70s, 90s. I mean, just look at Jordan. Look at how the Pistons played defense. Like, come on.
Yeah,
that was entertainment. It was great, and people were playing.
Yeah. Think about that. Okay, think about that Bam Adebayo game and what the Miami Heat was doing to make sure that man scored. Can you imagine if the Pistons from the 80s or the Knicks from the 90s or the Pacers from the 90s or even
allowed that to happen. Never allowed that to happen.
Shit, a fight would have broken out the moment that have happened. They were like, y'all doing what? All of a sudden you see Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley and Larry Johnson and Patrick Ewing throw a bow at their ass. You like, no, y'all not doing this.
Bro, y'all getting Nate hype over there. You said Charles Oakley, he was like,
oh no, but real talk, none of that's going on. Well, you are not going to be doing all this. No, you're not going to do all this to make sure he scores. No.
You think Jordan would allow that shit? Hell no. Fuck no. You bow your ass.
Barkley would allow it. You think Barkley wasn't allowing that? Rick Mahorn. Oh hell no. Bill Laimbeer. He ain't no. No team in the 80s, is allowing what Bam Adebayo did to happen. No.
Let's talk about Bam Adebayo again. Let's talk about the 83-point game.
Yeah,
83, y'all.
It's great. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But what are you doing shooting 22 3-pointers while you're triple teamed? That is my thing. You completely.
You thought he was Kobe.
He hit 7 of those bitches, though.
That's what, and when I said in the chat, too, it was forced. It wasn't. It didn't.
Oh yeah,
it
no,
wasn't a good watch, and I'm all for
it. Wasn't in the flow. It wasn't in the flow of the game.
Yes, go for
Right.
your 90, go for your 100. But Kobe did it with the flow of the game.
Right.
I didn't like Devin Booker 70 the one year because they started fouling at the end of the game to help him get points, just like the Miami Heat did with Bam. You're up 25 points fouling at the end of the game.
Right.
So your man can score as he's shooting 22 3-pointers.
Yeah. Just imagine this. If he would have hit half of those 3-pointers and he missed some free throws too, he could have got 100, bro.
Easily. But like, what are you doing?
That's scary. That's crazy.
Team?
Yeah.
You could have that's my whole thing. I'm happy he scored his 83. Don't get me wrong. I sounded like a hater at work to everybody, but they just didn't understand. It wasn't a good to watch. It was I want to see 83. But I want to see it with the flow.
You can't okay. You can't so much blame Bam Adebayo for that. You blame how sorry the Washington Wizards are. You blame for the Miami Heat for even trying to do that shit. And hell, look at this. If Pat Riley was coaching that team, like literally coaching this team instead of Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley would have been like, "Nah, this ain't going down like this."
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and you can't blame Bam. That you got you got to blame the Heat. What are you doing fouling that late? What are you doing the things you're doing in Washington? How do you let this man wild triple team still score?
Because you're the fucking Wizards, man. That's why.
But let's be fair too, because if you look at the last two guys that scored more than Bam before that, Will Chamberlain, he was up by a lot of points in that game where he got 100.
But he was 8 feet taller than everybody too.
No, that's true. And then Kobe, on the other hand, Kobe was playing against a really sorry ass Raptors team, and they were down.
But they were losing, so it meant something.
Right, but at some point they were up by a good amount, and his team tried to get him going. I'm not mad about that. Listen, I think when you look at this situation, there's two sides. There's the hater side, because that's what people do; they hate, and then there's a side that's more of the nostalgic basketball aura people that want to see this done the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
put it that way.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, the best take I've heard about this whole situation is that basically if you were to take 50 players, right, put them on a paper and say out of these 50 players, they could score 100 or beat Kobe's record. And the thing is, if Bam Adebayo is on that list,
hell no, he ain't. I'm sorry.
But that's my point. But that's my point is that if he's on that list and you go down there, you go like, oh hell no, that's wrong. This guy can barely score 40 in a game. So that's why it makes it more impressive, because just for a guy of that caliber, that's not a primary scorer, that's not a guy who is known to get buckets as frequently as he does, that's impressive to me. And I don't give a damn if he's playing against the Wizards. I don't give a damn if he's playing against the YMCA team. Like 83 is 83, okay?
Not the Y. Brothers at the Y ain't gonna let that happen. But go ahead.
Yeah, but the thing is too, and I also heard this too, and I agree with it, is that if Kobe, if Kobe's in that situation before he's Kobe would have gone for it. He didn't give a fuck, And Bam saw that, hey, I got a chance to beat Kobe's record. Like, who else can say that? And so let's look at it like this. Remember, Kobe did score 62 points in 3 quarters, and then took himself out of that game. So imagine if Kobe would have played that 4th quarter. Sure. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And Kobe was hot. He said, "No, I'll get it another time." And that other time ended up being that 81 points that he got, against them himself. And let's not forget other big scoring things. Let's not forget Michael Jordan scored 62 against a damn good Boston Celtics team in the postseason back in the day.
Right, for sure.
In their own house.
But you're talking about the postseason. The Wizards are never going to be in the postseason.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying is, what I'm saying. I mean, look at the team. Look at the teams that some of these players who had these outrageous scoring. In the NBA, who they played against. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Michael Jordan against a great Boston Celtics team that was in their prime, scored 62 on their ass.
Kicked all their
I
asses.
mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. No, I
Yeah,
get it.
literally. So and then did 55 against the Blazers in the NBA Finals.
That was a
One game.
walking
I mean,
bucket, bro. But that brings up a
I'm
point.
just
Yeah, that brings up a point I want to say. But go ahead, Marcus, real quick.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm in tune. I want to hear this.
So basically, and I'm sure y'all can agree with this, that if this had been Ann Edwards, we would have heard nothing. We'd heard fucking crickets. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you would have heard about it.
It would have been
You would've
less.
heard
you didn't heard it.
Not as much hate on him because
hate
no.
no.
Yeah, Ann
83
Edwards
points.
is seen, right, but Ann Edwards is seen as Jordan-esque or Kobe-esque. Bam Adebayo is never going to be in that conversation with any of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ann Edwards is a legit scorer that you got a game plan every fucking night to take out of a game. Bam Adebayo, at times, yes, he is the focal point of the Heat offense, but you're never looking at the guy like, oh, the guy can go off 50 for tonight against us. Ann Edwards, you know that he can go off 50 in a night, all right? That's all I'm saying is that I think a lot of this hate has become because it's Bam Adebayo. Mm-hmm. It's not fucking Ann Edwards. It's not Luka Doncic. It's not Steph Curry. It's not, hell, it's not even Wemby or whatever it is.
Not LeBron.
It's Bam Adebayo in Miami, okay? Like the only guy that we only know in Miami.
He did have his good luck charm on the sideline, cheering him on. So
that's another thing too. Yeah, he was definitely motivated for sure.
I mean, so I'm saying on that one. So it is what it is. So
I'm not the hater. 83, and you deserve that.
It's 83.
It's 83. You get it. That's it.
He deserves it. You gotta give it. I just wish it was with. I just wish it would have
been cleaner. Yeah, it should have been cleaner.
That's all. I wish it would have been cleaner. But 83 is 83.
83 is 83. It's still against professional guys who are playing a professional sport and getting millions of dollars to play this game. And you let this guy go 83 points on you. So that's like, what the hell?
And
so,
you look at all the other players that didn't even come close to it. Like he exceeded by almost 10 something points for the next best person. I think the next best person was 70, right? Or 73 by Luka. Yeah.
I mean, hell, remember back in the day when Shaq on his birthday got 62 points? And remember, Shaq don't shoot threes. Come on now.
Or shoot free throws.
Or shoot free throws any damn good either. You know what I'm saying? 62 points. Now, and it was on his birthday. It was on his birthday. So it wasn't like they were forcing. It wasn't like they were forcing him the ball. Well, he demanded it too. But then again, it was against the Clippers, and come on, Michael Olowokandi trying to guard his ass. That's barbecue chicken all day.
Yeah, woo, that's a name drop. Now I didn't watch the game because I was watching something else, but 40 free throws is a lot. So I don't know if they were just fouling him or the rest was giving the benefit of the whistle.
He was drawing fouls too. Like I saw him come up and shoot like a one-legged 3-pointer at one point. And drew a foul, but then some of them were actually fouls, but some of them were he felt some type of contact and tried to put it up the
right. Tyrese Maxey's girl is Myra something. I forgot her last name.
Honestly, the last one where he got the record. I mean, that was really the Wizards' fault. Like y'all's dumbasses, why are you even trying to foul him? Like if he makes it, he makes it, but don't foul him. That's a guaranteed 2 points. He's a good free throw shooter, right?
Hey, at least he showed he can shoot the free throws.
Yeah, but 43 free throws? Come on now.
Like I said,
SGA was jealous.
Right. 43 fucking free throws? Give me a break, man. So
you think the refs had a part in that?
Oh, 100%, bro.
No, they were doing their job. They had no choice. But I'm pretty sure something like this is going to be brought up in like the offseason.
They favored the whistle on Bam for sure because they knew he was for it.
I saw it. Be investigating the refs after that game.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they were like, you know what, we're going to bring this up in the off season to make sure something like this don't happen again. Oh yeah, that's coming.
I'm telling you, man. Like if somebody would come out that's a ref outside of Donaghy because nobody gives a shit about Donaghy. If a high profile ref came out and literally did like a documentary about how, oh yeah, my guys fix games. Oh my God, the NBA would be done. because everything would make sense. Like we talk about the Jaylen Brown situation, we talk about the Bam Adebayo. Like I promise you, in the betting world, people were betting that he was going to hit that number or go under because of the way the points were going and the way the refs were calling the game. Like Vegas was having a field day with that game.
My goodness,
I bet Tyrese Maxey's girl is cute.
Why are we looking at Tyrese?
Yeah, somebody said
it. Myra Gordon. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Somebody put it.
I thought Neil wanted something to look at or something. I don't know. Careful, Neil.
No, we ain't gonna do like
that. We gonna get into something.
Hey, speaking of girls,
go ahead.
Speaking of girls, Dwight Howard's wife, bro. Y'all see this?
I did just see something about it. I didn't look too much into it, but
I got a clip for you.
I know the fans building the case as we speak. Cause what? Dwight Chapo, I know you was moving, grooving, vibing, styling like that, son. And I'm just gonna be straight up and honest right now. This right here is a coke crash out. I don't want you to sit here and act like that you not doing that too. Cause look at this, peep game. She gonna pour the white right there onto her hand. Now look, people she do. She missing a drop, boy. That shit, boop, right back in the bag. She said, nah, I ain't throw this shit out. We both getting off on this bag.
What the fuck, dude?
I guess what happened was that they got in an argument or something like that. And I guess they're fighting for the kids or something else like that. And she said the kids was going to get taken because she had all this coke in his goddamn house or some shit like that. So she runs to the internet and puts it all on the thing because they get in this huge fight about to break up. Like, what? So Dwight, he came out with a post and he said, y'all don't believe everything y'all see on the internet. He'd have never done coke in his life.
He just retired from the NBA today, bro. Like, let's give him a break.
Messy.
Do you know how many stars? I'm pretty sure how many NBA stars. I'm pretty sure that's playing now or that's retired. That probably do some illegal things, and we're not talking about just weed. We talking about other stuff, man. Come on, man.
Gilbert Arenas used to bring a pistol to the game. What y'all talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Well, see, that was a documentary about that one, so he admitted to that. But I'm pretty sure there gonna be some other things coming out when some of these players retire or when they decide to write a book.
Hey, when I said the NBA, when I said the NBA is not about choir boys, I meant it. Thank you. You just proved my point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now leave Dwight Howard alone, bro. Whatever he wants to do on the back end of his side, go for it, bro. Like
I ain't doing nothing to him. It's his wife putting it on the goddamn internet, not me.
Well, Dwight Howard got problems. He's always had problems ever since with his last baby mama. You know what I'm saying? And it's been following him for the longest time. Yeah, and people are questioning his sexuality preference. So what the hell?
Oh yeah, he is on video grabbing a lot of dicks. I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's why he's short. He got short.
Right.
That's like Hart putting his thumb in what you call his butt. I'm just saying.
Oh, exactly. My God. So, all right. I got an open mic conversation I want to talk about.
What's up?
New York love.
All right. So. My thing is this: the Atlanta Hawks. What was it, last week or maybe this week? I don't know. I think it was last week or this week, whatever. They wanted to hold Magic City night. Because think about it. When you go to Atlanta, if some people know about Atlanta, they know Magic City is the place to go. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a strip club. Yes, it's a place where celebrities and all types of people go there. And it's a staple in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And so pretty much to get the ball started on not having that night was I forgot what that dude's name was who played for the San Antonio Spurs, who I'm pretty sure never stepped foot in that damn spot.
Oh,
if you ever seen him before.
Yeah. He did. He got turned away.
He ain't never stepped foot in it. Come on, he ain't never stepped foot in Magic City. Give me a fucking break, man.
Who knows?
Had the nerve enough to write a soliloquy about, I don't think they should have that because it's downgrading women, and you're gonna have kids coming to the game. Hold the fuck up. Number one, the person who thought about having the Magic City night also works for the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. Number two, it's not like the cheerleaders were gonna come. It's not like the cheerleaders were gonna come and be like the, you know what I'm saying, be dressed up as like the strippers or something like that.
That would
Yeah.
make more sense, right? Why not?
They should
But why would they do that? But why would they do that? But my thing is, why would they do that? You know damn well the kids are gonna, kids are gonna be at the game, so they're not gonna do anything prerogative or something like that. You know. And on top of all that, they were gonna have, you know what I'm saying, lemon pepper wings. They were gonna do the whole thing just to go ahead and say, hell, Magic City is that spot. You know what I'm saying? When you think about it.
You know the menu and everything. You planned on going. You know the menu and everything.
Have any of y'all ever been there? Like on
Yes.
Magic City?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I don't do strip club.
It's
derogatory to women.
Trust me. Yeah. You trust me when I say. Trust me when I say this. Yes. Yes. I'm just saying, man. I mean, any of your, you know what I'm saying, your video, any of the video vixens you can ever think of, man, have worked there. Trust me. I'm just saying.
Anybody has been there. Let's just say that.
Oh, absolutely. And if Adam, come on now, you think about it. Adam Silver didn't want to say anything about it because you know what, his ass was up in there, but he had to. I'm just saying.
Stephen A. Smith even went on TV and said, "Hey, I'm not an athlete, but I've been there." And he said it with a smirk on his face, like, "Oh shit, well, I'm not mad."
But I'm just saying, okay, what is wrong with, you know what I'm saying, having a night like that? Like, what, they're not going to do anything, you know what I'm saying, they're not doing anything prerogative and stuff like that that's going to be X-rated, just, you know what I'm saying, just because they're promoting, a certain, staple of Houston. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, I'm pretty sure down here in Houston, they do something like that for Rockets games, but we just don't hear, we don't hear about it. And I'm pretty sure in other cities, they do something like that too. So I'm like, what's the problem? Okay, they want to go ahead and bring people. They want to bring more people to come to the Atlanta Hawks games because not that many people go. So why not hold a Magic City night? What's the problem?
I'm gonna tell you what it was, and they're not gonna say it because it's gonna cause a red flag. It was fucking women that came out and pushed back on this.
The women. Well, the thing about it is, a woman is the one who promoted the thing, who said something about it.
Yeah, but majority of the women out there are gonna be offended by it. Like,
why?
I mean, it's for them. They feel like, have you ever dated a woman that you talk about a strip club or a titty bar, and they go like, some of those women don't want to be there. They have to be there. Because
bullshit.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but they will side with that situation because I've had arguments with that in that same regards. Because. Or they feel like it's degrading to women for a man to just throw dollars at a woman, okay? Like, I'm just saying that's just some of the stuff that they would say. And I promise you, a lot of women came out on this. I promise you. And, Luke Cornett might as well be a woman, all right? Like, he's a choir boy from the San Antonio Spurs. He buys into that good boy narrative, but...
I don't see the problem.
I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with having a night like that in the first place. They made a big deal out of this for nothing because they thinking a lot of women are going to be tripping about it. Which and the thing about it is, I didn't hear not one backlash from women about it at all. Not from one. Not one.
But I'm pretty sure they got it in the back channels. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm pretty sure their phones.
People who are not important.
Probably, yeah. But
the B and C and D and F celebrities and shit like that. Yeah. The ones that probably couldn't get into Magic City because they had no clout no more. Yeah.
It's iconic. I get it. But let me ask you. Go ahead.
No, I feel like a lot of this would not be a big deal if it was back in the day. I think social media is blowing this up.
Because no, it wouldn't.
I forget what player said they went to the club, and I think it was with Gilbert Arenas during playoff time. They said, "We here," and he took the mic. He's like, "We're here to fuck your girls, beat your basketball team, and we show drugs all on the mic and everything."
Dude,
nobody heard about it.
One of your best players at that time fucked a woman every night in Magic Johnson, literally, and dudes. Sorry.
Oh, go back further. Who holds the record? Will Chamberlain.
and 100.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
What quarterback
That's what
used to come with the furs? What quarterback used to come with the furs with the girls in the locker room after every game? What was his name? Joe Namath?
Furs? Damn. That's
that's Joe Namath. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe. With the furs.
I get it. And here's the thing is, because they talked about this too. They said that the Hawks promoted this before the NBA approved it. And then when the Hawks put it out there, the NBA pretty much just stepped back and I don't know, maybe the Cornette, the Horford comments maybe caused them to
That's
down.
what I'm saying. They didn't say nothing. If the NBA was going to let it go until Cornette said something about it. They were going to let it happen. Because it's promotion and it's promotion.
Well, if somebody else is talking about it and somebody else talks about it, it becomes a problem. You know, if Cornette didn't say shit, they probably would have kept it going because
who the fuck is Cornette and how many points does he score a game? And is he a bench player or something?
Yes, he is.
Exactly. You sitting your ass way down in there in the crowd. Man, get the hell out of here, man.
He's French vanilla. He's French vanilla in San Antonio's eyes. That's what they call him. Him and Wemby.
Somebody just give this man like $1,000 worth of ones and throw a woman in his face that he might like or something like that and have him shut the fuck up, man. Chill out, man. He know, man.
Better yet, send him to Magic City and then he'll change his mind in 2 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Marcus, he said he don't get no play on the court or in the court.
Remember the movie Road Trip? When the dude finally got some ass? Yeah, he was probably going to Magic.
Yes. Are those your underwear? Oh,
I'm pretty sure somebody go ahead and be like, hey man, just come on in here and just see what's going on. He gonna come back and be like, he gonna come out and be like,
I'm pretty sure they reached out to him already. I'm pretty sure.
Be like, hey, we'll sit you in the VIP section. We'll give you free food. We'll have a few chicks come over or something like that. He gonna be turned out and be like, man, listen, I want to. He's gonna come out the next day and be like, I want to retract my statement.
I'm gonna rebuttal my comment. I'm gonna bring it back, take it back.
She said, Zai Kai. Nah.
Right.
That's a good fucking movie, man. But
regardless, I don't see nothing wrong when somebody wants to promote something that's a staple of your city to have something going on in your city, to have something going on like that. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all.
It's one of the staples in Atlanta. What's the problem?
Right.
It's not like every other place has a staple strip club like Magic City. That's the big.
You got a lot more people. Probably you got a lot more people in this country who like Magic City than they do Walt Disney. Come on, man.
That is their Walt Disney.
I'm just saying, man.
Get the real tickle me ammo. You feel me?
Exactly. You feel me? Right.
The rides are a lot more fun.
Oh, no.
Oh shit!
And you don't have to wait in line for a very long time or walk very far. Oh yeah.
And you don't get a good meal. You feel me? Because they probably be cooking in that bitch. You feel me?
Yeah, I'll never eat food there.
There you go.
All right. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a sec. This is the only thing I can think of is why they shut it down. Really, outside of the women, that women maybe were posting back in the back channels, is that when you go to the NBA game, what do you see a lot of?
Guys.
Kids.
Well, kids.
Kids. Yeah.
Yes. And so my thing is that maybe what Atlanta was doing to promoting this might have been a little bit too risque for kids' eyes. That's the only thing I can think of. And parents were going to have a huge backlash over that. I'm just saying, y'all have kids, so y'all know. I mean, maybe there's certain things your kids can see right now, and there's certain things your kids can't see right now.
And
they see more on YouTube and TV than they see on anything else.
But that's what I'm saying. But once again, it's not like the cheerleaders are going to be some of the strippers from that club.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They're about to roll
all these hidden messages we have in fucking kids' movies and everything nowadays, like they see more in the Disney movie than they see.
I get it. I'm just
right.
Hey, I'm playing devil's advocate here, all right? Don't kill me, all right? I'm just
No. We get it. No, we get you and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure they knew. I'm pretty sure the Hawks thought this whole thing through to the point where they like, you know what? we're gonna have a Magic City night, and this is not gonna happen. We're not gonna have this, that. You're not gonna see strippers or anything coming out there.
They
No.
out to the NBA first before they put
Listen,
it
you
out
know how they knew they had that plan through because they didn't tell the NBA because they would have shut that shit down automatically.
Trying to say.
They said, "Mom ain't home. We throwing a party."
Hey, what's that? What do they say? Do it and ask for forgiveness later. That's what it basically was.
Right.
Like that's what it did, and they fucked up.
I mean, let's think about it, man. We didn't think about it, man. People didn't know so much about how good the food was at Magic City until Lou Williams snuck out of the COVID-19 thing from Orlando to go get some wings. Come on, man.
I didn't know that. That's good to know.
You didn't know that?
He definitely snuck out of the bubble to go get some wings because
he said, he said he went to Magic City and his excuse was, man, I like their food, and it was true. The food there, from what I hear, is good,
so
very good.
He went all the way to Atlanta for wings.
I'm sure that's not all. It was in Orlando. It was in Orlando. I'm pretty sure that's not all he went there for. But come on, man.
He left the bubble. He said, "I'm coming back." And all y'all
the bubble was in Florida, so we went all the way to Atlanta for the wings. It's fun.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Magic City like that, bro. All right.
I'm just saying, but hey,
it's not like you get a lap dance at the basketball game just because you feel me. Like you're not gonna have no strippers walking around the game about to give you $5 for this lap dance in front of everybody.
Right.
There's gonna be dress codes and stuff. Like I don't think it was.
Yeah, right. Let's keep it real. When they was in the bubble, them hotel rooms was popping, bro. Let's keep it real, bro.
I'm pretty sure the locker that's why I said just see what another thing.
Handing out condoms like the Olympics. Let's keep it real.
They could have just brought somebody in the locker room for for Cascade for the Spurs. Be like, hey, this is what Magic City is. You know what I'm saying? Brought somebody in the locker room. Hey, be like,
strippies.
Be like, hey, who's it? Like, hey, who's this in my locker? Somebody is sitting in my locker right now. Who is this? I don't know. You don't want to know?
Bring out.
Yeah, I don't want you. Look, if you don't want her in your locker, she can come in mine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what people would have said. It'd been all right.
Bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if they just run it by the NBA, we don't have a problem because I think the NBA would have either pulled some stuff out or said, okay, you could do this, you could do that.
Pull some stuff out.
But the thing is, they didn't run it by them. They didn't run it by them. So
they ran it by him, all right, but he turned it down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, I think they made a big deal out of nothing on this one, man. I really truly believe they did. You know, I'm pretty sure that Adam Silver did not say anything about this because he knew about this leading up to this and didn't say nothing about it up until one of the bench players who sit there damn near in the crowd said something. Almost positive. You know, if it would have been somebody like LeBron, I'm pretty sure somebody like LeBron or somebody like you know what I'm saying, a big name star like Luka or whomever or Wemby would have said something about it, then they would have been like, okay, we get it. But nobody said nothing. Nobody.
What I'm surprised is nobody went against Cornette and said, "Oh, this place is fucking awesome. It's legendary." You know?
No. Then you don't listen to Gil's Arena. Then trust me, they were getting on his ass all day long.
I meant actual current NBA players, not former.
You know, but you know why they didn't go against him and stuff like that because a lot of them
their wives was right there,
and they don't want to hear like, oh, so you've been there before. Then that open up, you know.
Yeah, girl.
Come on now.
I met you. That's how it works.
Right?
Right?
Then they'll be on there like Dwight Howard's wife.
Right.
Videos like Dwight Howard's wife.
And keep in mind, where's Dwight Howard from? Atlanta. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you know, I know he's been there. So come on now.
They probably got a picture on the wall or something.
You don't think LeBron James ain't been there? You don't think Melo been there? You don't think Jason Tatum been there? You don't think shit? Come on. You don't think Angel Reese been there? Come on, man. Let's get her. Give it.
Is she stripping? Is she stripping? I'll go there. Shit.
Brother, they've all been there. Men and women have been to Magic City. Yeah. Come on, man. Yes. That ain't nothing new.
When Stephen A. Smith comes on the TV and literally says, "I've been there," and he smiles with a big smirk on his face, I'm like,
"Fuck yeah!" Look at here. And who disagreed with him?
Yeah, nobody was. They got quiet.
Stephen A. Smith, exactly. Stephen A. Smith is not married.
Yeah.
Ryan Clark's married, so he ain't gonna say nothing. You know,
You see what
Big Perk. Yeah, he has two. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith got 2 daughters. Yeah, so Big Perk is married. He ain't gonna say nothing. Swagoo is married. Swagoo is married. He ain't gonna say nothing. Trust me.
Did say something. The female commentator on the show, Shay.
She's married too, so she's been there. So her and her husband been there. So, yeah.
Oh, they went. Yeah, they went as a joint couple.
Yes, they did. Come on, man.
Couples night.
Anybody who's that's what we say. Anybody who's anybody has been there. It's just been a quiet secret, and nobody's gonna say nothing about that. So,
and they got wings.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You see my uncle in this picture? Come on, I'm pretty sure he's been there. So come on now. God rest his soul. But yes, I know he's been there.
With that outfit, I bet you he has.
That hairdo, that outfit.
He owned the bar in Cleveland, so this is nothing new for him. Oh yeah, so he knew it.
He probably was MC.
Oh yeah, he told me all the time, nephew, you just have no idea how many places I've been to and what I've done when I was around your age. I'm like, I can only imagine.
He had the girls working for him.
Because every time when I tell him I go to a certain place that I had no business going to, like when I first told him about Freaknik, he's like, oh nephew, man, I've been down to Florida before and been to Atlanta, and man, I tell you, I seen some things that you probably won't even believe, brother. So
hey. Yeah. Marcus, he said, nephew, I'll party with Uncle Luke. Everybody care about what you did.
Trust me, my uncle did some things. I'm almost positive, man.
I always wonder when you have somebody that's had that kind of life and done that kind of stuff, and they tell you these stories, and you're like, damn, man, I don't do shit in my life.
Yes.
Right. No, seriously. Because with him, I was always like, damn, okay, I'm being excited telling my uncle about all these things that I did, and he's like, fuck, I used to do that back in the day all the time. It's like, man, that's child. That's nothing.
Hey, he's like, hold my beer. Let me tell you what.
Literally. Hold my Genesee and hold my Genesee beer and hold my MGD. Yes, literally.
And I'll hold your man card. I'll hold your man card while you're at it.
Man, look at here. So I'm gonna miss that man. Oh my goodness.
Marcus, you got a topic, Marcus?
I got so lost up in the conversation.
You was about Magic City.
Put them lemon pepper wings down, man.
My conversation right now is I really like how Orlando's looking right now.
Orlando?
Yes. Good night, baby.
Who said Orlando in the Power 5? Was that you or is that Rich? That was Rich, right? Said that.
Somebody said it, but
yeah, somebody said they're their Power 5.
They're on to something because they're on a 5-game win streak right now and 7-3 in the last 10. They moved up to 5th.
They're healthy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Young too.
You know what I gotta say? It's about damn time because I think everybody talked about Orlando before the season started as one of the
supposed to be their year because everybody was hurt. This was supposed to be their year because Tatum was out. Boston was supposed to do good. Pistons weren't expected to do this good. This is supposed to be them being healthy and being able to make the run that they're doing.
Yeah. Now. Their defense is solid. They got one of the top defenses in the NBA. My thing is, if Bane and Banchero and Franz they're going to be a problem for other teams. But the problem
don't forget about Suggs.
Yeah, I'm not relying on Suggs, man. That guy can't stay healthy. He'll get hurt again.
But that's the key right there because if he stays healthy and everybody else is falling out, look out.
Yeah, and Carter too. He's got 22 tonight, as you mentioned, but they're playing the Wizards. But anyways,
right.
I like that team. Their guys are streaky. Like Banchero at times can go quiet in games. I think Bane's probably their most consistent scorer. Bane can light it up, bro. Like shit.
For sure. He's a player.
Wasn't it a time when Banchero and Cunningham was damn near on the same wavelength pretty much as to who was the best young player that was in the NBA?
I still take Banchero.
Yeah, before he got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, before he got hurt, yeah.
Yes, you're completely correct. They had
I like
going on too.
But they're two different players because Banchero is more of a guy who's going to get his buckets. Cade's a guy who
Right.
can do that, but he's also a guy that's going to get others involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're both good
People were
players.
saying that people were saying Ben Carroll was this dude, and because and everybody was calling Cade, saying for a bit was like washed up for a bit until he had his breakout season, and now look what he's leading the Pistons to doing right now. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it.
I
Yeah,
think Banchero's getting back to that form.
Yeah.
I think next year, if they're fully healthy, they can stay healthy. It's going to be a different story. But this year, with them being healthy and the way that they're able to score right now, and they just
Go
played?
ahead.
Did they win last night?
They play. Yeah, they played my Cavaliers. They won. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I can see them if they keep winning out, they might be able to get a 4 seed. Just because I'm still a hit or miss on Cleveland. I like their move with James Harden. Don't get me wrong. I think we're going to
don't hurt him. Don't hit him with his hurts.
No. No. Go ahead. Keep going. It's all good.
I think we're going to see the best James Harden in the playoffs we've ever seen with the Cavs. I've been waiting to say this line because everybody's been hitting on.
Are we going to pass the ball?
No, I think he's going to score and pass. I think with him not having to be the main scorer and Donovan Mitchell being able to take over, and you have Mobley down there, he's not.
He's a third scorer on a good night. Let's be honest. He's a third scorer.
So I think we're going to get the best James Harden. I just don't know if they're going to be. I think they might give up the 4 seed. I'm not saying they're going to give up the playoffs.
Yeah,
but I think you might see a change in the 4 and 5.
We know exactly what we're going to get out of Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. We know we're going to get out of him. What we don't know who we're going to get out of is when if Evan Mobley, and then can Jared Allen show some toughness, man? Because when Jared Allen is on, he's on. Come on, he had a 40-some point game this year too. When he's on, he's on. Yeah. So he's going to have to show some toughness too. I'm glad.
Are we still?
Yeah.
You still on there hoping that Jared Allen gets some toughness shit? Are we still on that?
I said I wish. I didn't say it was going to happen. So if he just needs to, dude, just give me a double-double. Just give me 15 and 10. Give me 15 and 10. That's all I ask for. Everything else is cool. He's good at cleaning up the glass. He's good at all those things. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? So just do your job. That's all. James Harden will get him the ball. Trust me, when he was healthy, James Harden was getting him the ball all day long. That pick and roll all day long was money.
Yeah, just like I watched James Harden run 4 pick and rolls back to back, and just dish it to Evan Mobley, who was setting the screen because they all close out, so James Harden doesn't get the 3.
Right.
I'm more concerned about Allen than I am about Mobley. I think Mobley's going to give you what he's doing. I mean, like 15, 16 points, 10 boards.
Mobley's a stretch. Mobley is more of a stretch 4, whereas Allen pretty much will take what I'm saying is, he's your 5 right then and there.
Yeah.
So
but that's okay.
If Mobley hangs around that perimeter, mostly think about all the big men that's going to be coming out there. When he's shooting the ball from 3. Then all Jared Allen got to do is just rebound it and clean it up and put it right back in.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of like with Mitch Robinson with us. Like if Cat's out there shooting threes and Mitch is inside, yeah, he's going to eat up the glass because that's what he does.
That's all you need to do. But if the game gets tight in the postseason, in the playoffs, Donovan Mitchell don't have to rely on saying I got to do it all by myself. Now you got 2 other guys who gonna have to. You got 2 other guys who can actually help and do it pretty much. So that Indiana series, that Indiana series last year, he was he was by himself because there was no Darius Garland. I'm kind of happy they got rid of him now.
The whole team checked out, bro. I remember they checked out in that series, like literally for a game.
So as a Cleveland fan, you want Mitchell taking the last shot? I'm just curious because you got James Harden is a great shooter too. Like who's
Harden's going to make the right play.
I still do want Mitchell taking the last shot, yes. But if James Harden is open, if they double team Mitchell, James Harden should hit that. It should be right there. Money.
If James Harden's got a guy on him, he's going to make the right play. If he's wide open,
Right.
he's going to take that three. There's no doubt about
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Let James Harden basically bring it up as point guard and make the decision.
Yeah.
Correct. I agree. Yes, that part there. Correct. But this ain't the year that I mean, are we expected to win the NBA title this year? I hope so, but probably not. Next year is gonna be another. Yeah, next year's another story because we all know who's coming to Cleveland next year. Whether he want to say it or not, whether he want to say it or not, he's coming back. We knew that. So that's gonna be his. That's gonna be his swan, and that's gonna be his swan song, and then he's gonna retire. So, but we shall see.
Come back.
All right. Before we get into the next topic, let's get into some of your scores around the league. We're doing shit big today. You know, we're just doing shit.
It's all good.
I got another topic.
I said let's do the scores real quick. Can I do the scores around the league? Try to be professional.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right now we got the 76ers losing to the Pistons 104 to 81.
That ain't nothing new.
Ain't nobody playing on the fucking Sixers.
The Washington Wizards are losing to Orlando Magic 93 to 104.
Does one of the Banchero got 100 points
on the Pacers? What'd you say?
I said the Banchero probably got like 60 points on the Wizards right now.
Shit, man.
Man, look at
that'd be crazy. If they do that back to back, you gotta fire everybody in that organization. But the Phoenix Suns right now up on the Pacers, 106 to 92.
You know what?
Everybody in the Miami Heat are up 66 to 54.
VJ's 1 of 10 for that game.
Go ahead.
Back to the Pacers. Who thought the Pacers would have dropped off bad like this the moment that Tyrese Halliburton got injured? I mean, they dropped off to. They was like, I mean, they dropped off horribly.
You traded Mathurin. Like that's a big loss because Mathurin
and
probably
you traded
the second best player.
And you traded Evan Turner.
Who?
I mean, you traded Turner too. I'm like, oh man.
I mean, Mathurin's probably bigger than Turner. Oh, you talking about
Miles Turner? I'm supposed to say Miles Turner.
Like, fuck.
It's just real. Miles Turner was he was a big part of that team, bro.
But he wasn't the guy that Mathurin is. Mathurin's a dude. Like he's just been.
But when Turner goes off, Turner's your tough guy. See, so I'll give him crap. So
Tyrese was the team. Still, even with all those players you're naming, he was still leading the team in scoring and assists. He was setting the. He was the reason why half of them were scoring the points that they were scoring. If we're being honest, because the way he was setting them up,
his IQ was high as fuck too.
Yeah, he's some of the reason why Tyrese. He's some of the
off the backboard and all that other shit. Like he got a smart ass IQ.
Some of the reason why Tyrese Halliburton was able to go off with that ugly ass jumper. Trust me, he's a lot of the reason. So yeah. All right, back to the scores.
But yeah, no, I knew the Pacers were going to drop off though. I had that feeling. Tyrese is too big. I think it just showed his importance now.
That is true. Yeah. So you said the Suns were beating the Pacers, and you said who was on the okay.
And then the Nets and Atlanta Hawks are in a close game, 65-62. And the Mavericks right now are up on.
Man, what up with the Hawks, man? The Hawks 61. So hit helter skelter.
See what would have happened if they'd have had that Magic City night, man? Come on, yo.
That's hilarious. Hey, Neil.
They were no Magic City in the wings. Too many living peppers.
I'm just saying, man. That dude gonna get booed every time when he comes. That dude from the Spurs gonna get booed every fucking time when he comes to Atlanta, man.
Boo his ass regardless.
They can't boo him if he on the bench.
I don't care if he comes in for garbage time, man. They gonna boo his ass every time he touches the ball. Like you fucked up our Magic City night, man. Come on, man.
Well, he's gonna start tonight because Wemby's out.
Bam only had 8 points tonight, by the way, on 4 of 14 of shooting.
He got that love and he's probably sore.
They got Giannis starting tonight.
If Asia Wilson didn't hook him up after that 83 performance game, man, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah. Hey
She
Neil.
better have.
Right went home and played on 1-on-1 and told him that he ain't shit. Remember this, motherfucker.
No, I don't give a fuck. Shit, she like, nah,
Hey
man.
Neil. You know that center for the Lions that we got?
Yeah.
Somebody says he looks like a fluffy Aiden, and it's so true, dude. He's got like a fat face, but he looks like fucking Aiden, dude. But anyways. All right, can I bring
what's your other
all right,
topic?
okay, go
Let's
ahead.
go. Let's talk about wrong thing. My bad. Hold on. Stop real quick. Let's talk about the West, though. Let's talk about the fight in the West, man. The battle that's going on in the West. Since we talked about a little bit about the East, man.
Thunder up, baby.
Our thoughts on the West, man. Huh?
Thunder up, man.
I can't believe the Lakers in the 4th spot. That
They've been playing some good defense. They've been playing some good defense.
the fact that the Nuggets are in 5th, I thought they might be in like 3rd by now. And
Yeah, but look at how far they're down. I mean, come on, the Nuggets can be as up as I mean.
Man, the Rockets aren't even winning, and they're still 3.
Yeah, they jumped LA. LA was 3.
But like
Right.
one or 2 games, so you're gonna see it go back and forth. But I just thought, looking at this right now, I didn't think the Nuggets would be that low. The Lakers be at 4, and I'm expecting the Suns to be 6 by the end of this.
Yeah, the Rockets.
My thing is Golden State is still in it without Steph Curry. Without
those guys fight hard, man. They fight hard.
They still in it. The Clippers, they moving up. I like the way that
Garland looked good.
Kawhi been playing lately. You got that team going. And your
looked
boy,
good with them.
Garland been balling for them.
You think Steph's gonna come back?
Oh hell yeah! He
Yeah.
gonna come back. He's gonna try to have another explosive playoff run because that's just who he is. He's too much of a competitor. He loves to compete too much, and he still thinks he has way too much.
I mean, he's winning with a bunch of Jags, man. I mean, they're winning with a bunch of Jags, which is really impressive.
If Porzingis can give him anything like he did for Boston and stay healthy, I think they can make a little deep run in the playoffs.
No, because Curry was still balling before he went out. He was still averaging 20-some points a game. He was doing it all, still hitting crazy threes. What I want is you let Bam shoot 22 threes a night. Can I see Curry be able to shoot 30 threes in one game? Like, I'm
okay with that because it's Steph Curry, bro.
Bro, shoot 30.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Give me.
You know how many players people play in NBA 2K, and you see all of a sudden their stat line, Steph Curry shoot like 35 from 54 from 3-point range, man.
This is a segue to my topic here. So can I just get in there?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So earlier I was listening to talk radio, and they were talking about the NBA game and how it's redundant. How there's no flow to the game anymore. It's just jack up threes and turn around and get back on defense, or don't get back on defense. And so the stat that came out that was really damn near astonishing is, do you know what the average 3-point percentage for each team is on average from 3?
Like 32% or something like that?
Close. 35%. Okay. So you think about how many teams jack up 40 to 50 shots, and they only shoot 35% a clip. So you do the math. That's like 50-something shots that you're just cranking, like bricking, literally.
That's today's NBA, though.
Exactly. And that's my point, is that there is rumblings, because I've heard this from multiple sources and people that I listen to and talk about, that this is starting to become a bigger problem. And I think it's bigger than tanking, because the reality is tanking's always been a problem. Like even Orlando back in the day when they got Shaq and Penny Hardaway's or the draft picks, they tanked because they didn't know they were going to go anywhere. So tanking's not the issue for me. It's this. Because when I watch basketball, I like interior play. I like good defense. I like passing. I like cutting. I'm old school. Maybe that's just me. I'm old school type. I love that kind of play.
But that's why I think I hate everybody else for trying to emulate what Golden State does with Steph. Because
they had to.
They had to, but like it's not. When you watch Golden State, they still cut. They still screen. You
Oh
still
yeah,
get
they still move the ball around. Yeah.
Okay.
And then a lot of these teams, you got random people just chucking up a 3. I just don't.
Perfect
Certain
example.
people-
I don't mean to cut
people
you
should
off.
be allowed to trigger it. Go ahead.
Yeah, perfect example. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to make your point right here. You know how many 3-pointers Wemby took last year at 7'5" before he got the blood clot?
No,
I mean,
Take a wild guess. 400 threes.
Never mind. Yeah, 400.
And he missed damn near the other half of the season with a blood clot. Like,
okay.
I like Wemby, but I think a lot of people would rather see Wemby dunk the ball, the mid-range, the fadeaway shots, not shooting damn 3-pointers all the time. Like, it's getting ridiculous. Like, now Steph Curry
game is crazy.
Exactly. Because if we talk about the 80s and 90s, the shot charts, 50 attempts was literally a game, right? Like total attempts for a team was about 50 attempts. You're taking 50 attempts just from threes. Like, that's ridiculous, man. And the problem is that, the NBA wants to sexy up the game, but the problem is it's not sexy because when you see a lot of guys that can't fucking keep shooting. I don't know about you if you've ever been a coach. If you knew somebody who couldn't shoot the ball and they kept fucking shooting, I'm like, bro, stop shooting the fucking ball. You're open for a reason.
But why? Okay, a lot of people say they want to blame Steph Curry for this and stuff like that. But the NBA. But listen, they seen this coming. Remember when Steph Curry for his last 2 years at Davidson went on that NCAA tournament run? What was he doing? Hitting threes like he's doing right now. So they knew this was coming.
That was pretty.
So, yeah.
Pretty.
Oh, absolutely. It was pretty. That was pretty as hell when he was in doing that in the tournament, and it was just as pretty when he was doing that in the Olympics. Come on, man.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh no, that's all. I just want to say that was beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, and here's another problem of why people are still doing this is because I'm going to go back to the AAU circuits because AAU basketball is basically one-on-one, no defense. You get your shot and vice versa. Like, they don't teach the fundamentals that they should teach. Hence, these players come in with bad habits. And the thing is that, like me, when I learned how to play basketball, the first shot I learned was a 3-pointer because that was the hardest shot, right? And I figured, hey, if I can,
I always taught inside out. You work from the inside.
Right. But that's the way it should be. But yes. I'm telling you now the 3-pointer is now the first shot you learn how to do because that's the hardest shot. And if you want to make bread, you got to learn how to shoot the 3.
Yeah, and coach, they're looking for that too. If you can hit that 3-pointer to help your team out,
absolutely. 5 in, 5 out. That's what they want to play.
When you if you go to high school games or AAU games or any type of like organized playing games, stuff like that, watch to see how many teams actually still do a layup line. You don't see many teams do that no more.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So most people, and when they do a layup line, a lot of them miss the layup. I'm like, come on, yo, come on. You can't make a left hand. You can't make a left hand layup. Like, come on, yo.
I'll do one better for you. How many teams play zone instead of playing man-to-man defense?
Syracuse, and that's it.
No, but I'm saying in the high school circuits, even in the AAU circuits, some of them play zone because they don't
know how to. They don't know how to do. They don't know how to play zone.
Right.
They don't know that this is your area. You need to guard that part and leave everything else to the rest of the 4 players. They don't know how to do that.
Or they don't want them to play man-to-man defense.
Just look at the point totals these people be scoring. Right. LaMelo Ball put up 92 in AAU ball. Like, come on.
He was cherry picking. You saw that.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, come on. They ain't playing defense.
But he was cherry picking the whole game. He stood at half court. And didn't do. I know which game you're talking about. He cherry picked the whole damn game, stood at half court until the team got the rebound and they threw it to him, and that's why he scored at 90. I know which game you're talking about on that one.
But here's the thing. That's the correlation that we're seeing with the NBA because the NBA is the only sport that you can literally go to the pros after 1 year. That's why I don't want to see high school players go to the NBA because they don't know the fundamentals. So when they get to the NBA, they don't know how to play within the team. They don't know how to play fucking defense. They don't pass the ball. They don't hustle. Like all they're thinking about is getting their own.
I think
And that's go ahead.
Go ahead and finish real quick.
Well, all I'm saying is that when you have that kind of practice at the younger age, it's only going to get worse. Like everybody wants to shoot like Steph Curry. Everybody wants to be that guy that can shoot those off-balance three-point shots that are terrible shots, and only one guy can get away with it. But everybody wants to be that guy. Yeah, exactly.
It's only one Steph Curry.
It's going to be Caitlin Clark nowadays. Shit, I've been seeing dudes with Caitlin Clark jerseys on shooting.
Hey, because she a baller, but I think that's why. I think that's why the Thompsons, the one for the Pistons, I can't think of Asar
and Amen. Yeah.
I think that's why he struggles so much because for a simple fact of college is beneficial to the development of the game. They went to that OTE league, but then they went and played somewhere real quick, and then they went straight to the draft. And I think that's why the game didn't translate so well, and why they're slowly progressing, and they're getting better. They are, but you didn't see the instant impact they had where they were playing in that AAU game, and I think that's why you shouldn't be able to leave straight from high school.
Yeah, and I'll go even a step farther than you. The G League Ignite. Remember when they came out with the G League Ignite? They were trying to build
Ron Holland.
Just look at Scoot Henderson.
But yeah, how long did it take Ron Holland to kind of figure out his game? About a couple of years. Like some guys haven't even figured it out yet.
But he's still shoot horrible for 3-pointer.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's took a second round draft pick in Scoot Henderson from G League Ignite and But college is beneficial because all them coaches, they teach you. College is still fundamental basketball. It's still a team sport there. There, you have your one player. Don't get me wrong, but it is a whole team sport. That's why you don't see many big time college people averaging 30 points when they go to a big college. They're still only giving you like
you got talent all around. Yeah, you got.
And it also gets players ready for those pressure type games. Or those pressure type situations, like March Madness, like the tournament.
An indoor on a rivalry game, go step into Duke Stadium as a USC player or just March Madness. It's the pressure and the atmosphere is crazy.
Yeah,
right. Because think about it, you have NBA players who are like you think you're a Duke player, you playing at North Carolina's pressure. Okay, wait till when you're playing for us as the Lakers, and then all of a sudden you got to play against the Clippers. Or play against, one of these big teams that's leading the NBA, like the Golden State Warriors, and your ass got to guard and follow Steph Curry all around. Or you got to be you're a small forward, and you're down here in San Antonio, and you playing against the Rockets, and you got to guard Kevin Durant and run around with his ass all day long. Or vice versa, you got to guard Victor Wembanyama. Come on now, that's pressure.
And here's my thing is because Marcus, you brought up a great point about the atmospheres, college play, and all that. If I was Adam Silver, I would propose players can't leave until they've had at least 2 or 3 years in professional or overseas basketball. Because the
NFL doing basically.
Exactly. Because the thing is that the college ball would be a lot better. It's not these one and dones. They would have more stacked teams, more parity. On top of that, you'd have better play in the NBA because they'd have more fundamentals. They'd be well coached. They'd be ready, more mature. You wouldn't have all these crash outs. You wouldn't have all these guys that can't handle their money.
You said more mature. Now we're talking about American-born players because a lot of these good players that are in the NBA are international.
That's what I'm talking about. But you know why? Because they played.
You mentioned a key point, Nate. What about their education?
That too.
Yeah, I was gonna get there.
Well, most people. Yeah. Well, most people they be like, what? I'm making all this money. I'm about to be a number 1 draft pick in the NBA. I'm just gonna hire an agent to handle all my money, which is a big mistake.
Yeah.
Because they be like, well, they don't know their math, and that agent can be taking like, look, sign this, saying that I'm taking a certain percentage. They didn't tell you what the certain percentage is of how much they check. Yep. That's the education. So I get you, Ben. That's where the education comes in. I get you on that.
Absolutely. And if they stay at least 2 to 3 years in college, they're almost done with their education, and they can always come back and finish it up. So and again, and let's be real. only what 60 players make the NBA.
Like 6%.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I mean, you better have a backup plan because not everybody's going to be a star in the NBA.
And when's
I
the
just think
$18-year-old?
A lot of people are broke as fuck by the time they get done with their NBA
that's why
career.
they got NIL.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they got NIL. They make money while they're in school too. Like
And when's
good
the
players
last
will make money.
When's the last young cat to come out that was 18, 19 and just be dominant? It doesn't happen.
I would say Ant Edwards.
You're not.
I would say, but it took him a year.
Not LeBron James. He was dominant. Let's give him that.
You feel
So,
me? You're not them. You're not them. The high reality of you being able to come straight out of high school or playing that one and done and coming in and being able to dominate right away, it's hard. Only a couple of them. Cooper Flag is another one that's doing good, but it's hard. You should have stayed 2-3.
Let me ask y'all this question because y'all
he could have stayed. He could have. Damn, if he would have stayed this whole year. No, if Zion Williamson would have stayed his whole year, Cooper Flag, he would have been playing with Cooper Flag. That's an NCAA title right there for Duke.
That's what I'm
saying. Zion was ready to eat.
Hey, literally.
Here's the thing. Let me ask y'all this question because I know Marcus is not. He just said he just watched his first game in like a minute. But Neil, I know you watch basketball. Jamal, I know you watch basketball. I sure as hell watch basketball.
I'm watching basketball right now.
I know, I am too. Do y'all think this product is good for TV? I sure as hell don't.
They're getting the TV deals is what's getting them. Is what's getting a lot of these NBA players paid. So that they can. Yeah. So.
But my question to y'all is: do y'all like what's on TV? Do y'all enjoy the
as a fan? As a fan. It's terrible basketball because it's like, what the hell? All you doing is shooting brick, rebound this guy, go down the court, pass it this guy, pass it.
It's 5 in, 5 out. That's all it is. 5 in, 5 out.
I miss the high flying days, like we're just starting.
Think about how many players miss open layups just to pass it out to shoot a brick three.
Oh, dude!
Come on, yo!
How frustrating that shit is, bro. It's like, dude, you're right at the cup.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's why
it's effing ridiculous.
You know, when I see a back door, I smile big time because I love just watching that play. Like that's old school basketball right there.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. If you're open for three, shoot it. Cool beans. You don't shoot no contested three and hoping and praying that it goes in. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before, it's only a few players, mainly one, Steph Curry, who can do that.
Or Dame.
Because that's him and Dame. And maybe Klay Thompson in that too. So whatever. But regardless, those are the only players who can ever do that. Everybody else is like, okay, why are you shooting a contested three? And you're a 6'9" fucking power forward. Take your ass down there on the block, back that dude down, and dunk the ball over his ass.
Here's another question. When was the last time you saw a post up?
Bro, it's disgusting. The NBA game right now is not fun to watch. That's why I refuse to watch it, and I just watch highlights and keep up with stats.
They will throw it, because they will throw it in the post. The center or whomever the big guy will just post them up and do like 2 or 3 dribbles, then pass it out with like 2 seconds left for a guy to shoot a contested three. That's gonna be a damn brick.
They call it the grenade now. Throw the grenade and let them fucking make that bad shot. Yeah, it's bad.
So yeah.
And they don't run plays. They don't run plays anymore. It's usually, pass it on, pass it off, pass it on, pass it off. Set a little screen here and jack up a three. No post game. If you get anybody in the post, it looks like they got to win a matchup. They kick it back out to the 3-point shot for another 3-pointer. Like everything is revolved around a 3-pointer, and I get it. It's everybody's doing it, but doesn't mean that it's a good look for the NBA.
I'm tired of seeing big men shoot threes. Like that, it's just
no.
Bam at the bottom shot 22.
I'm tired of
22 3-pointers. Like what the fuck?
I'm tired of fucking. Fuck, I can't think of his name. He always hurt.
Joel Embiid.
His big ass shooting threes. Like
Cat can be a good guy inside. I don't know why he shoots so many threes. Like come on.
You look like it's funny looking, bro.
Cornette's sorry ass shoots threes. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Exactly.
That's like watching Shaq shoot threes, man. Shaq could barely make a fucking free throw.
Shaq
You think
shot.
you shoot a 3-pointer?
Shaq has only shot 5 3-pointers in his NBA career. I think so. I
I
think that's.
believe it. I'm glad he did that because he couldn't shoot worth shit.
He's made one. So
Yeah.
that's 20% right. That's 20% right there.
So that means he's
They doing a celebration. That's what half the NBA right now is averaging from the 3-point line.
and by the NBA standards, that means you're allowed to shoot at least 6 threes a game if you can shoot 20% from the 3-point line.
You know what today's game reminds me of, and I'm gonna go a little old school here. Y'all remember NBA Live back in the day?
That was my shit.
Oh yeah.
You remember what you could do the 3-point contest, and you get your guy, whoever you wanted to shoot the threes. Like imagine getting Shaq or Dwight Howard doing a 3-point contest all the way around. You probably make like fucking one. That's the NBA right now. Like literally, you make one fucking three out of like 20 threes. It's ugly, dude. Like, god damn, like, come on, man, we gotta get a better product.
Yeah, I'm with you on it, Marcus, man. So it's NBA right now. It's unwatchable, man. It really is. So that's why a lot of fans watch shows like Inside the NBA, which I still say is the best sports show out there. So, but regardless.
Yep.
Whoa! What you say? Inside the NBA is the best show out there?
I love Inside the NBA.
Basketball wise, yeah.
NBA
I got me messed up. So the best out there basketball.
I tell you what. Whatever show has Taylor Rooks on, I'm signing up for. If you know who that
Me too. Me too.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's all.
And I know, and me too. And I know her. Listen. I know her ass in the Magic City.
Me and you fucking, bro.
I know. Listen to me. I know.
Wine, bro. She's fine as wine.
I know her ass in the Magic City. So I know that.
I'll take her to Magic City. Fuck.
Yes.
There you go. I do have one more question. Would you guys be open if the NBA was considering getting rid of the corner three?
Hell no.
Don't do that.
What would you make it a long two?
That's what I'm saying. Don't do that. No.
Basically, but what I think it would help with is there wouldn't be so many 3-pointers taken because everybody wants to take that corner three because it's the shortest shot. On top of that, defenses would have to cover as much ground on a 3-point shot. You know, it would be a longer two. I think it would be better, but that's just me. But both my guys in the Knicks, OG and Michael Bridges, live on the corner, so that would pretty much screw my guys.
I say make the a little bit wider, a little bit longer, and move the 3-point shot back.
Shout out to the guy who made shots. Shout out to the guy who made the corner three. Lesbo, Bruce Bowen, because he lived on that corner three.
Hey, can we just start finding these players? If you go 0 for 5,
technical foul. Technical foul.
There's a rule.
Yeah.
If you don't make your first 3 attempts, every 3-pointer after that, that's a paycheck. You're paying. You gotta pay.
Neil,
a whole paycheck? Shit.
Yeah, that's rough. Neil, if you move back the 3-point line, you just get worse shots or probably more air balls.
That's why if you put a 4-point line, then it's gonna be even worse.
No, don't put no.
Oh, absolutely. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, I think if you move it back, if you move it back, I think coaches would say, "Listen, your range is not that. Get your ass in the post." Like,
they'll still fucking shoot the ball, bro. They'll still try to shoot it. I got it, coach. It only took me 20 times, but I figured it out.
That's why that's a fine. Go ahead and shoot that 20. You paying?
Because they ain't gonna be doing no type of set plays in practice. They're gonna be practicing that long range ass three that they have no business shooting. Come on, man.
They're warm up. They be practicing half court shots and shit.
He'd be like, "Hey, coach, I made 1 out of 20. I'm getting better."
I'd be like, "Show me in practice. Show me you can make 10 of them in a row in practice. Then we'll talk."
I don't even want to wait that long, bro. Practice be over.
Like, come sit your ass right here. You can't have your liability on the court tonight.
You can't play in practice because if you remember, Dwight Howard could shoot free throws in practice all day. They even have. He wouldn't miss, but the moment he got in the game to shoot a free throw,
come on, Shaq. Oh yeah,
Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Dwight Howard. They said he could take a free throw in practice, he wouldn't miss. But the moment he stepped onto the court in the game, hack it.
I don't know, y'all. The NBA's got to make some changes, bro. Like it's just like the All-Star game's not watchable. Like this this regular season games are not watchable. It's just bad
You
plays.
have some of the wrong people. You have some of the wrong people right now in those corporate offices that are making these decisions for how the game is supposed to be played. Wait till people like Steph Curry, Chris Paul, who is retired, LeBron James, and them. Wait till they retire, and they're going to try to put their knowledge into that to make that happen.
Don't have LeBron on the committee at all.
Oh fuck no! No! Hell no! Because he should have been in the dunk contest a long time ago. No.
The thing is, and you said it yourself. I think you said it, Jamal. Is that the NBA just signed a $77 billion deal with all these companies, so it's not going to change anytime soon.
Yep.
And Adam Silver doesn't have the balls to make changes like the NFL does. The NFL is always open to changes. MLB makes changes.
Change, if people stop watching.
Well, people are watching. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
the best thing Adam Silver ever did in his whole time as a commissioner was get rid of Donald Sterling for life. That was it.
He died.
Well, no, but regardless. Yeah. Whatever Donald Sterling, but Donald Sterling, that's the best thing. That's the best thing Adam Silver did.
I think I'm David Sterling.
Donald, no. Listen to me.
Well,
I'm about to say, wait a minute. If David Stern was still alive as a commissioner, a lot of the shit that's going on right now in the NBA, that ain't happening. No,
because David Stern was the drill sergeant. Like Silver's more of like the soldier, and he appeases the NBA players. And the problem is that it's all a problem because you look at the way the play is, you look at the way the players are getting paid that don't want to play. Like the NBA is the only sport
where they need to get a dress code for the NBA.
They had one. They had one, man. They ain't having that. No.
But I mean, Magic back in the day was some nice stuff too. So I'm not going to go there. But what I'm trying to say is that basically, there has to be more aggressiveness with Silver on the league because the problem is that he's let the players just get away with everything, and now he's trying to rein them in. And it's like, dude, that doesn't work that way. You set the foundation.
Too late now.
Yeah, it's too late now. Exactly. So he's kind of like handcuffed. He's got really no wiggle room to be too hard on them because all they're gonna do is say, okay, we want a lockout, and then the NBA is screwed.
That's like trying to get so you play your kid after 16 years, letting them do whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly. If you didn't set the foundation in the beginning, you're fucked. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Hey man, I think that was a great open mic show, man. We gotta start doing this every Thursday. How about that? Open mic every Thursday.
Get shit off your shoulders, bro.
Yeah.
We should do that all the time, man. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Or maybe do it on Thursdays. Neil. Like Tuesday,
there you go.
Do your NBA talks, and then Thursdays you have the open mic shit, or vice versa, whichever one.
What'd you say?
There we go.
Always got shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We see you 2 Chainz. You over there glistening, bro.
Yeah. I love the NBA. I mean, I've been a big fan since '99, and it's just the game has just gone to shit.
Damn, I was 1 year old at that time.
You was what?
I was 1.
Damn.
And it's sad.
God, y'all made me feel old. Fuck.
You said since '99.
Well, I mean, that's when I became a Knicks fan. Yeah, that's when I really started watching it.
Shit.
I probably watched it before that, but that's really when I watched it. It's just sad how the game has just dropped so much. Like it's not fun anymore. Hell, even watching it live, everybody just shoots fucking threes. It's like, come on, man. Like all the old heads in the NBA are like rolling around saying, "What the fuck are we watching?"
They're not watching.
That too. Yeah, it's a soft sport, and there's no structure to it.
They're not watching.
And just keep shooting it until you make it. Shooter's mentality, right?
They're not watching. A lot of them are not. A lot of people are not watching basketball or the season until unless it's after All-Star break and until the NBA playoffs. And then when football season ends, that's when it's until the NBA playoffs. Or they might watch March Madness to get them back into watching basketball, and then that's when they'll start watching the NBA playoffs. So,
but a lot of that, Jamal, got to do with coaching, because coaches can't do that. You got coaches that's fucking younger than the players. I'm not about that's like
they're
my
handcuffed,
kids,
bro. They can't do nothing. They get fired.
That's like my kids trying to tell me to do something. You feel me? They're not. Plus,
Yeah.
the players are getting more paid than the coaches. So, regardless of the fact if something happens, they go get rid of the coach before they get rid of the player. And then it got to come down to society, because coaches can't yell at players and players like they used to. You feel me? It'd be all on the news. They'd be on X. We'd be over here talking about it. 16 people would post. We have people. It's not just the NBA that got soft. The whole world that got soft.
that's
why
we respect old. That's why we respect old coaches like you know what I'm saying.
No more.
Popovich, Phil Jackson, yeah.
Chuck Daly. Come on, man. Think about it. Chuck Daly was on the US. I mean, coached the Dream Team, and he had Michael Jordan on his damn squad, which he did everything he could to stop that man. And Michael Jordan couldn't stand his ass, but guess what? He respected him. So yeah, I got you. I get you, man.
I think coaching, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody on this. I think coaching and parenting are very similar in this aspect. When you try to be somebody's friend and not the dominant person and run the household, that's where you fuck up.
No, you ain't offended nobody on that statement.
Yeah.
So
well, some people get offended because they think that you know that's their choice to make, whatever. But you have to be the disciplinarian with these kids, whether it's coaching, whether it's parenting, because if not, they're just going to run rampant. And then if you try to rein them in, you're screwed.
Let me come on camera and say this right now.
Oh,
to anybody out there, to anybody who says that they're friends with their kids and not a damn parent, fuck you. And I'm sorry to say that, and you might be offended about that. You cannot be friends with your damn kids ever. Ever, 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 ever. I don't care how old you get. You cannot be friends with your kids. Period. Done.
Fuck you.
That's it.
You are.
Yeah. And like I said, coaching's the same way. If you try to be buddy and knuckle up with your players, they're not going to take you and respect you. They're going to be like, "Oh, fuck you, coach." You know. We need more Carters, Coach Carters of the world, right?
Less JJ Redicks.
Yes.
Forgot I was muted there. Yeah, no. Less JJ Redick.
That's the problem. A lot of these NBA coaches are player coaches, and I don't like that word, player coach.
More Jim Boeheim's, more Coach K's, more Phil Jacksons, more Pat Riley's. Pat Riley, come on, this is a man who stood up to Shaq and damn near wasn't afraid to fight him, knowing he was gonna get his ass kicked, but he stood up to him.
He took LeBron's cookies.
There's one coach in the NBA. If he was my coach, I wouldn't respect him at all.
Who that?
If I played in the NBA, there's one coach I wouldn't respect at all. That's Tyrone Lue. I could never respect.
You don't like Tyrone Lue?
The man like
after Allen Iverson stepped over you like that, and you ain't do nothing. Hell no.
You just let him step over you like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of flack.
You ain't trying to get up and fight or nothing. You just let him step down.
I'm pretty sure Tyronn Lue's heard so much shit about that all the damn time, man. But
But
that's Tyronn Lue as a player. As a coach, I give him his little props.
If you would have got up and swung on him, bro, after that, bro, I would respect him more. Like, yeah, coach.
But it's in the NBA. It's in the NBA. He can't swing up. It's in the NBA finals, man. So he ain't gonna do nothing.
And the thing is, too, is when you start like appeasing your players, you lose them because then they don't respect you when you become hard on them, and they're like, "Oh, coach, what's going on with you? What you okay? Yeah, motherfucker, you're not playing defense."
Yeah, but that's not just in coaching. That's in anybody who has a power of position, like a manager of any type. So it ain't just or a parent. It ain't just coaching. You know what I'm saying? That's all of it. You know. So yeah.
If you want your shit to run good, you gotta show them who's boss and do it in a way where. You got to do it in a way where you're not coming off as an asshole or not coming off as a dictator, but you have to be a finesse.
Set the foundation.
Sometimes you got to come off as an asshole, though. That's the only way people.
You do, but you can't always be the asshole. There's a difference.
No.
You know. You can't be Morgan Freeman with the bat all the time. All right.
You set the foundation from the very jump start and let them know and let everybody know this is how things are going to run. If you don't like it here, y'all can leave.
Yep, exactly. Or you're not. I'm not
won't miss you. Yeah. My job. Listen, hey, I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna still get paid. Y'all can leave. Oh yeah.
But you know another
players
thing too.
say right now, I'm getting paid more than you. At the end of the day, you're more likely to get moved before I do.
But you know what, Neil? I think the relationship is better with players and owners than players or coaches because they know who the big dog is. The coach is kind of like the one that's before that. The owners are the ones that's cashing the checks, and they're the ones that bring
like
them
the
in.
kids. That's like the kid telling on damn their dad because dad won't do something, but mommy will. So I'm gonna go tell. Man, get the hell out of my face.
So if the owners are empowering the players, the coach is basically handcuffed.
My thing is that listen, if I was a coach and that was like that way, I'd be like, you know what? Then you come down here and coach this team. Okay? You telling me what I need to do, and I'm doing that, and they're coming and snitching on me, and you bitching at me. Well, fine. You go ahead and fucking coach this team.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's what I'll be like. Why do you think? Exactly. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen when Jeff Van Gundy was coaching the Miami Heat, and people didn't listen to him, and all of a sudden Pat Riley said, "Fuck it, I'll do it then." That's what happened. So yeah.
Yeah, and all the owners have to do is just empower the coach, but they don't want to do that. You know, like NFL does that. Like NFL.
Yes, that's why a lot of players respect coaches. I mean, owners who just stay the hell out of the way. Like, dude, just sign a check. They're not gonna. Right. Your job is not to coach.
But step up if needed. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. Mike Vrabel's the head coach of the New England Patriots. You don't hear a peep out of Robert Kraft unless necessary.
Because you know
what I'm saying? That's a man that's leading by example.
Exactly.
He gave his blood, sweat, and tears to that team. Accomplished. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Same thing with when Mike Tomlin was coaching with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You hardly heard from the Hines family.
They respected him. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. But not the Dallas Cowboys. You hear everything from fucking Jerry Jones and almost a peep, nothing from the coach.
Scary, man. He's like the Donald Sterling of the NFL. Not in the way of what he did, but he's very empowering a type of guy. I also think another thing is younger coaches. You can't be hiring these younger coaches. These coaches that are like 4 or 5 years older than your players is a problem. You mentioned JJ Redick.
Thank you.
You know, yes. like people want to say, okay, fine, the Knicks shouldn't have fired Tibbs. Well, Tibbs was too old school and wouldn't change his ways. So they went out and got a guy like. But the thing is that he was running his players into the ground.
But Mike Brown is old. But Mike Brown is old school too. Look who he was under. Look whose coaching tree he was under.
Right. He is, but he's also had experience and he's also been coaches at multiple spots. So he has. So that's the example I'm giving you is like they went to a guy who had experience, who's been in the finals, who's highly respected by players all over the league. That's okay. But when you go like the Lakers, you go from Vogel, who won you the championship in the bubble, to fucking JJ Redick, who was a podcaster with LeBron.
Who don't play defense.
And you think that's going to be the next best head coach for the Lakers? You got to be kidding me, bro.
That's almost like when the Nets hired Steve Nash as their head coach.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody fucking saw that happening. Exactly.
No. Okay. Right. All right. Last question. I know we got to get out of here and stuff like that. Since we're on the coaching thing, do you think the Golden State Warriors would have won the same amount of titles had they kept Mark Jackson?
Ooh.
Yes. Because
Mark Jackson had him humming. They had him
Mark
humming.
Jackson built that core.
Just coming out. Yeah. Exactly.
He put that core together. He saw the vision that Steve Kerr got handed to him.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. Steve Kerr got handed a championship team. Mark Jackson put all the original pieces together. Andre,
he drafted all those guys.
Clay,
and
yes, he did.
Yeah,
Steph, like he built all that. That's why I like the fact that when they won the first ring, they went back and gave Mark Jackson a ring because
absolutely
he should have got a ring for all of them. Yes. The moment that he should have got a ring for every last one of them, with the exception of when. Go ahead.
Oh no, finish up. You're good.
No, the reason I said maybe not the last two, the last well, the last one, yes, but the two that Kevin Durant was there, I get that one probably not, but the other ones, that first one, oh, absolutely, oh yeah, absolutely, she
The
got that
only
one.
reason
Yes.
why Mark Jackson lost his job was because of all the other stuff he had going on outside of coaching.
Yes.
And they felt that he was not going to give as much to the coaching because of all the stuff he was doing outside of that, which was church and all that stuff that he had
That man loved that team. His players,
right. But
everybody on
that's
the
the only
Golden
reason why he
State,
got fired. That's the only reason he got fired.
everybody on the Golden State Warriors on those championship teams. Even when Kevin Durant was there, everybody on the Golden State Warriors team, anytime Mark Jackson comes in the arena, the players do a standing ovation, the fans do a standing ovation, everybody does a standing ovation. They love Mark Jackson.
You know what's
Man
fun?
down, man down.
You know what's fun? You know what's funny about Mark Jackson is you never see him because he's doing other shit. Like that's why nobody's hired him as an NBA coach because they know that he's got other obligations that he's more focused his attention on. And that's okay. Whatever you want to do, bro, that's your thing. That's your prerogative. But that's why he's not a head coach because they know that he's got other stuff that he's focused his attention on. You know.
But when he was the head coach of the team, yes, his focus was coaching. He was doing that. He was doing a damn good job at that.
He was all,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
There's also some battles with the
he might the ownership might not have or GM they kind of butt ahead.
I do remember that.
Who the fuck doesn't have like issues with the owner sometimes and stuff like that? But was he winning? Yes, he was.
That goes back to what Nate said. They're so quick to get rid of a coach now, it don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're so quick, you can't do anything.
They'll replace you tomorrow. They'll replace you tomorrow if you're not winning.
One wrong
you're not getting along with the
on the
players.
next day. But yeah, no.
I mean,
you said
think about that. They would have won. I hate to say this, and I know if any of my Cleveland Cavaliers fans are listening, damn it, you're gonna hate me for saying this.
Oh, they would have lost. Yes.
Cleveland would have not have lost. I mean, won the title if Mark Jackson was still playing in that, still coaching for that for the Warriors at all. They would have probably racked. They would have racked up. They would have racked up. They would have racked up at least like 4 titles. And then you got Kevin Durant. They might have racked up like 5.
Yeah. Nate,
go ahead.
There, Mark Jackson would have never let Draymond Green get suspended that last game.
Exactly.
Because if he gets suspended, the whole series changes, and Mark Jackson would have had that man on a leash because he had all of his players.
They were up 3-0, bro.
Exactly. He was. I think the only guy who actually who could actually reel in Draymond Green from being who he was Mark Jackson. Because Steve Kerr is like whatever. Mark Jackson's like, nah, bro, you too important to the team, and you got to do this, do that, do that. And Draymond was listening to him every time.
I'm glad you can say that as a Cavs fan because if Draymond doesn't get suspended, because the game he came back and off, it just wasn't enough. He had
They weren't going to lose that series if Draymond didn't get suspended, bro. Let's just
not with Mark Jackson as the coach. Steve Kerr's too much of a pushover.
The game 5 where we went back to Golden State. You know, when Golden State had a chance to close it out and we ended up beating them, we all knew if the Cavaliers won that game that it was going 7 because you're not winning game 6 in Cleveland. That ain't gonna happen. We all knew it was going 7. But had Draymond Green been playing in that game 5, yeah, that would have been a hard thing to cover. It would have been something different.
I also think too, like, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't really heard a lot of reporting on this, but I just kind of feel it sometimes when I watch the interactions with his players. But do they really respect Steve Kerr?
No.
I don't see it. And then that whole Tatum thing really made him look worse. You know, like you're not paying one of your best players in the.
You know what? It's more of, you know what, they're just, you know, Steve Kerr pretty much just got the keys to a Bugatti and said just don't crash it.
Yeah,
that's all.
He's not a good X and O coaches. They've been out to say that he's not good with the X and O.
The Popovich tree, which is pretty hard ass kind of guys.
Right.
He was a system player. He's a system coach, and if you don't buy into his system, I mean, just look at Jonathan Kuminga. My man left to the Hawks and is balling right now. He could have been doing that with State if he just would have took the chance. Chance with Draymond. when David Lee was an All-Star. You
That is
can't.
true. Hold on 1 second. Hey, New Breed, I see you on there. I see you walking, man. You got something to say? Go ahead, man.
You muted, Bob.
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
What's happening, man?
How was the Pistons
What's
game,
happening,
bro? How
man?
was the Pistons game?
They whooped the shit out of him, bro.
Oh, they blew him out. That boy VJ played trash out there. I think he only hit 2 shots.
Yeah,
Damn.
he was like, yeah.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
not ready for
So
the.
I'm pretty sure you heard our conversation. What you got to say about any of it?
Oh no, I didn't. I had it on mute, so I didn't really hear what y'all was talking about.
Oh no.
I was over here walking.
Right now, we're talking about like he said that if Mark Jackson would have stayed the head coach of the Warriors, how many rings they would have won? You know, compared.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Heritage.
He could. Yeah, I agree with that.
He would have.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
I think also
He
too.
just-
I think also with Steve Kerr too, he falls along the line of Tibbs as far as you're going to do it my way or it's the highway.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and the
Yes.
problem is that you can't have that mentality fully. You have to have some flexibility in your coaching. You can set your principles, you can set your foundations, but you have to have some flexibility in how you do things because you're really eliminating a lot of good opportunity. Like you mentioned with Kuminga or Wiseman or Poole. All those dudes, they could have worked with the Warriors, but they didn't fit Kerr's system. And if you
Wiseman
don't
was
fit
a
Kerr's
bust.
system,
Wiseman.
I know, but what I'm saying is they didn't really give him a chance. You didn't fit the system. 2 games in, you're out. You're
Yeah,
done.
no. It got to the point where they were yelling at Kuminga for taking extra food from the family room.
Oh
Man, give me a fucking break, man. I'm glad Kuminga's gone. He needed to leave that team, man.
Yell at
That's ridiculous.
Yell at his entourage and family for taking extra servings out of the family room.
Man, give me a fucking break. The food is for
But they
free, and
did-
it's
but what they
it's
did
for
to Steph
anybody.
Curry- But would they do that, Steph Curry? Hell, the fuck no. Or
No,
Klay
that-
Thompson? No.
But that
No.
just showed the coach Steve Kerr really is. The way he handled that
Yeah.
situation just brings it all right. He's not really that good of a coach. He just got handed, like Jamal said, the keys to a Bugatti
Absolutely.
and said, "Here you go. This is brand new 2025.
Mhm.
You don't got to pay nothing. You don't got to do nothing. Just drive it."
All you gotta do is not fuck it up.
Exactly. And that's why I hate coaches. That's why I hate certain teams who fire or get rid of the coach because you thinking, oh, it's an organization that's getting this done, and in the end you realize, oh shit, the coach was a guy. Like for the Cowboys in the '90s, after they won the Super Bowl, they got rid of Jimmy Johnson and they got Barry Switzer. Yeah, they won the Super Bowl, but think about how many more Super Bowls they probably could have won if Jimmy Johnson was still the head coach of the Cowboys.
Jimmy Johnson is because Jimmy Johnson didn't get along with Jerry, and Jerry.
Yeah. Well, I know that. I know that's the reason, but it's like, okay, you got to think about this in a business sense. You're talking about the ultimate. What's the ultimate goal in team sports in a professional? You want to win the world championship. That's the ultimate goal. That's what should be your main staple. Like, listen, we're trying to build an organization and build a dynasty to win the ultimate prize, which is an NBA title or a Super Bowl or a Stanley Cup or a World Cup or the World Series. That's your ultimate goal. Fuck what the hell you got to have personal life and stuff like that.
But the problem is when you have an owner that his ego is always bothered, you know, he's going to do whatever he feels is right for himself rather than for the team. And that's what he did, you know.
Okay,
Jimmy
but he's
Johnson
thinking,
was
and Jerry Jones thought that it was a team that got him there. That's bullshit. Tom Landry was not going to get that Dallas Cowboys team with Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith to win a Super Bowl. Jimmy Johnson was the right guy for that one.
Again,
so then when he got rid of him, you see what the fuck happened.
right.
Period.
And
They
again,
haven't been back to nothing.
yeah, and again, it's the ego thing because Jerry, when you talk about the team, that means him. It doesn't mean the coach. It doesn't mean the players. It means him as he's the one that put it all together. Like the guy don't think his shit stinks. That's
Just like when Mark Jackson built the foundation.
Mhm.
Got the Draymond Green, got the, hell, he got Sean Livingston, who didn't miss a who never missed a mid-range shot in his whole career.
They hit on a lot of plays.
Never missed one. That's still amazing. There ain't nobody breaking that one.
Right.
People forget that. So they might anybody. Anyways, Mark Jackson built a foundation, but then just because he had some friction going on with the damn owners, they're like, you know what, we're gonna bring in Steve Kerr because I think it was us that did it. Now they did good with it, but just imagine how many more they could have had with Mark Jackson if he was still the head coach. That's the dynasty. It wouldn't have been LeBron James. It wouldn't have been LeBron James as the dynasty and stuff like that of like the 2020 of the 2016 or the 2010s. It might have been Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And I'm also gonna say this, and I don't know how true it is, but I think there were some factors to it. At the time when he was head coach, there wasn't a lot of black head coaches.
Yeah.
And so I think that, they maybe looked at him in a different microscope than you would look at your average coach.
But everybody loved Mark Jackson. They talk. He's a New York guy. They love that guy.
Oh, I mean,
come on,
yeah, for sure. They also wanted Steve Kerr too, but I'm just saying that it was a different situation at the time, and maybe they felt like because of him being black, some of the antics that maybe he was trying to do or trying to go about, they were like, yeah, we don't want any of that. You know what I'm saying?
But he wasn't doing anything crazy besides his religion and everything and stuff like that. He wasn't doing what Jerry Fisher did, which was fuck another player's wife and have the player go to his house and beat the fuck out of him. He wasn't doing that.
I get that. I get that. That's fair.
That's what I'm saying. So Mark Jackson was like Mark Jackson was I got you. Mark Jackson was like from everybody. And I think what the hell they did with him and stuff like that, he would still be a head coach right now if he was still coaching. If he would have said, you know what, I'm leaving the Warriors and I want to step back from coaching for a year, I'm guaranteed he should be a head coach right now. I'll be honest with you. They could use his knowledge.
But like I said, he's got other things that he's focused his attention on, and that's the narrative with him. That's why, because he's a good coach. He should be a head coach. But the thing is, because either one or two things. Either A, he's being blackballed by the NBA, or two, he just has much other stuff. Yeah, or two, he's got other stuff going on that he just doesn't want to coach. Because I think if he put his name in the hat, somebody would hire him. There's no doubt. There's too many shitty teams out there that need a coach like him.
You don't think he wants to coach? I'm pretty sure he does. There's a lot of coaches out there who was born and raised to be a coach. You know what I'm saying? And who are good at that.
Like I said, he's probably being blackballed. Like
you don't think,
was in the NFL.
Yeah, but there's a lot of good coaches that just they won't touch, and it's not. And I think that's the hardest thing with the coaching nowadays. Once you get fired from a team or you leave a team, it's hard to get rehired by a new team. Everybody wants to just bring in a new
especially
coach.
If you did really bad. Yeah,
exactly. Bree, what you got to say about this?
Listen. I'm gonna say what y'all really, really want to say. I'm gonna really say it.
Jason Tatum.
Well, that too. But let's be real, man. A lot of these NBA teams do not want to sign black coaches at all because they don't like seeing.
Basically, what I was saying, bro. I mean, exactly. That's basically what I was saying. Exactly.
They just don't want to see that.
Same reason for NFL. There's no NFL black coaches.
And I'm gonna give you a prime example. The way Toronto did Dwayne Casey, all them years in the playoffs, they let him go, and then Detroit got Nick Nurse in there, and then he won a title the first year.
Yeah, what about Sam Mitchell Sam Mitchell? He got screwed after winning Coach of the Year.
Yep.
Sam Mitchell. They pretty much say if Sam Mitchell you out the door, the moment Kobe scored 81 on his ass, they didn't give a fuck about him after that one. So.
I'll also say this too to kind of highlight what Breed's saying. Black coaches got shorter leashes than white coaches.
Facts.
We know that.
That's very short.
That is, and it's unfortunate, but it's because they weren't
Michigan's
even the
head coach and Michigan State's head coach. No,
right. They weren't even their first option to hire. So right there, if they take a shot at you, they're like, okay, this guy's got a really short leash, and if he fucks up or does something stupid, he's gone. It's kind of like remember the Titans when the superintendent goes to Herman and says, "Hey, they're gonna fire your ass if you lose one game, or if you lose multiple games, you're done." And they're gonna hire, and Coach Yost's gonna take over. That's exactly what it is in sports now.
Sunshine. Sunshine.
They have short leashes, man, and it's unfortunate because there's some damn good.
I'm talking to you, Trevor Lawrence.
There's some damn good coaches that deserve a good opportunity, and they don't. The NFL is a perfect example. The Rooney Rule is a joke because literally you walk in, okay, we hired the black guy, or we interviewed the black guy, we're good. We check the box. Like that's what it is.
They probably interviewed the assistant defensive coordinator and who was a black guy and knew he wasn't going to get the job and say, you know what, we interviewed somebody and that was about it.
They interviewed the Lions
Jim
defensive
Caldwell.
coordinator
Shepard.
who had
Shepard. They did that with Shepard.
Yeah, one fucking year, no experience, and they go hire him for head coach. We all knew that was the Rooney Rule. We knew that he's coming back. Like
no shit,
exactly.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's so sad, and I wish somebody would just make this more of a bigger deal because it's a huge deal. It's so just.
We still ain't got no black owners in the NBA or NFL. There's a majority.
Never will, bro.
Well, you had a majority owner, but he gave it up.
Yeah, you had Ozzie Newsome, but he gave it up.
Oh
no, you had Michael Jordan, but he gave it up.
He was GM. Ozzie Newsome was GM.
Ozzie Newsome too.
Yeah. Ozzie Newsome. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You had Ozzie Newsome for the Ravens too. Yeah, but he gave it up. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not going to change. It's going to get worse. And the thing is that there's going to be a lot of good black coaches that are going to be passed up, and it's unfortunate. And until they revolt and they start, really making this a bigger deal, no one's going to do anything about it.
Don't worry, LeBron's buying a team in Vegas once he retires.
Oh, fuck.
He can listen to me. He can buy. Listen, LeBron can buy the team all he wants to, but coach it. No, I wouldn't want him to do that. Buy it all you want to.
I don't think he'd be a good coach.
Bronny would be starting.
Just because you play the game.
You mean Bryce, not Bronny. Bryce.
Just because you play the game does not mean you're going to be a good coach.
That is true. Because think about it. Think about it.
I hate that narrative.
What you hardly see any great players, who played in a professional sport be a damn good coach. Tyronn Lue, was he a Hall of Fame player? No.
Hell no.
He was on the bench.
He okay coach and stuff like that. Maurice Cheeks, he was solid.
He was cheeks.
But he was
Cheeks.
But you know why? But you know why that's the case is because players that have been players that have played that are coaches are more emotional.
Right. The hell, I got another one for you. Who was a great coach but not a great player? Phil Jackson. Was he a great player?
He had his moments, but he wasn't like a.
You know why?
That's what I'm saying.
You know why?
Why's that?
They sit down next to the coach the whole goddamn game.
Exactly my point. Same with Tyronn Lue. Exactly my point. They're okay players, but they're not good coaches. Steve Kerr. Okay. You're good at 3-point.
Steve Kerr got minutes though. He did.
He hit a clutch shot to win the Chicago Bulls their 5th world title. But really, are you gonna put this?
That he hit though. That's why he was the perfect coach for Steph Curry because he
did tell Steph Curry
give him the green light.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a great. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't an all-star, but the fact of the matter is he knew the game because he sat next to the coaching staff majority of the time because he wasn't getting no playing time. So exactly. I get that one. So
when you look at the bigger as a coach, you have to see the whole picture. You can't just see your star player or whatever. You've got to see everything. And I think that if you're a star player, let's be honest, you're more concerned about yourself.
Correct.
And so when you try to be a coach, you're still having that star player mentality. To guys that have been performers or never been coaches, they have that bigger picture. And they're like, okay, I understand how the game works completely.
Correct.
Like I understand.
I got a question. Right. I got a question for you. And I got a question for you, Bennett. And it's a tricky one. Was Bill Laimbeer a better basketball player for the Pistons or a better head coach for the Detroit Shock?
Ooh. Probably coach for the Shock because
after he got that coach, they sold the team. Shit, so I would say the Shock. Yeah. I think my first daughter is behind Deanna Nolan. You feel me? The point guard for the Pistons. You feel me? I mean, for the Shock. So shit, I say Shock, bro.
Yeah, because the mentality and the foundation that he set up made his girls tough and all that. I think that's he had the foundations of a good coach.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of good players. I mean, a lot of sorry players are damn near better coaches because they heard who they think about it. Who was he? Bill Laimbeer getting his coaching pedigree from? Chuck Daly, who's one of the best coaches of all time history. Rest in peace for him. Right. So yeah, I get it. That's what I'm saying. So you don't see too many great players out there who are, great players in the NBA or all-time players in the NBA who are better coaches. Hell, Bill Russell was not a great coach. Come on now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think Jordan would be a great coach.
Fuck no. Say your ass. He's great for NASCAR because he's won some titles in NASCAR. Yeah. But damn it,
in NASCAR. Let's not say he's great.
He knows where to invest his money. Let's put it that way. He knows where to invest.
Exactly. Sign the check.
Get out.
Exactly. Sign the check. Build your brand. Get some more bread, and after that,
smack his butt.
Yeah, Kobe wouldn't have been a good coach. You think Kobe would have been a good coach? Hell no. Hell no. Kobe would have fought everybody.
Hold up. Kobe would have been a great coach. Because Kobe would have got on your ass.
See,
Kobe he used to get in players' asses.
But he would alienate a lot of people on his.
Kobe would have been a great coach. Let's keep it real.
Go back to what he did for the girls, because he might have been not great for the NBA, but what he did for the Mamacitas, and what he was doing for them.
I think
for the younger age.
Kobe would probably
in the NBA. That's my question.
No. Kobe probably would have been like, you know what?
Intense.
I might go ahead and coach some college basketball. Would he have been an okay replacement for Gino Auriemma and UConn, where his daughter would have gone? He probably would have been okay with that.
I think y'all underestimating. Y'all think this is a player that didn't take no slack off the court.
I get it.
But this is a player that got on Shaq's ass and told Shaq, "Get your big ass in the motherfucking gym." If he would have told Shaq, who's the starter, you don't think he would have told his players that as a coach?
But would it work with NBA players today?
No.
They would have respected. This is a man that proven what this going to the point of proving it. You got the resume. We see what you did. We see the effort all the work that you had to do to get to that point. So hell yeah, we're gonna follow and listen to Kobe.
But that goes back to what you were saying. What's the name was saying? Why the NBA is so soft and why it's so weak and stuff like that. I mean, come on now. Magic Johnson back in the day didn't go to. He went to every All-Star game, but he recently hasn't been to a lot of them because it's been so trash. And he hasn't been to a lot of NBA games recently because it's been so trash.
Let's keep it real. I'm not listening to Magic Johnson and Magic Johnson, my coach. Let's keep it real.
Well, Magic coached the Lakers for a little bit, for like a year and a half, and they were trash. But that was poor publicity.
That's because he was doing everything else outside the court. I can't respect when you trying to tell me to do something on the court.
Yeah, let's be honest too. Like
we don't know if you're gonna be here next year until you find out your grades. You're just saying.
When we saw JJ and Luka literally kind of blow up on the sidelines, I think if Kobe was a head coach, you see that every game. He would have been in the face or been contentious with somebody on the sidelines because he's that passionate of a guy and he's that aggressive as his mentality. Like, I just don't think it would work in the NBA because you can't have two guys butting heads. Somebody's got to submit in some aspect to what the person's saying. And
that is fact.
When you have these egotistical guys that think their shit don't stink and want to get paid all this money, I don't think Kobe would have put up with that shit. He'd be like, fuck this. I don't even want to do this anymore, man. Like,
right.
They're not listening to me. Why the fuck am I coaching? What am I doing here?
Why do you think a lot of old school players are not going to some of these NBA games because it's unwatchable? Like you said like you said before, like an hour ago. Like, why do you think a lot of these, these old school players are not going to these games nowadays? Like you said, it's unwatchable. It's not like it was. It's not pure anymore. They found manipulation on how to make the game a lot more softer and get more points and stuff like that. It ain't like NBA Showtime and stuff like that. That's different because that brought more fans to the seats. More fans.
I used to love that.
Yeah, and right. Think about it. More fans and stuff like that. We got social media and everything out there, so that means some more players and more fans should be watching the damn game. But they're like, man, fuck this, man. How many people do you think watched the NBA All Star Game this year? I know I didn't. I mean, back in the day, right? Think about it. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody tuned into the NBA All Star Game because, come on, we wanted to see the best players actually go against each other in competition, in real competition. You know what I'm saying? Lacing up your shoes, ready to go ahead and go at each other and stuff like that. Nowadays, it's like, man, fuck it. It's a fucking layup.
It's all about effort. It's all about effort, man. The old heads will tell you right now that they're not playing hard enough. They don't give a shit. They're getting paid all this money, and they want to have lesser games in the season because they're crying about their legs hurting and all this shit. Like, it's all babies complaining. That's all it is.
You got more technology out there right now that can go ahead and heal your ass up, so I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, Bree, go ahead, man. I know you got something to say. Go ahead, bro.
Let's get Breeze talking. We gonna get up out of here. We had the 2 hour mark.
I got something to say about this?
Go ahead.
Oh, do I got something to say about this? Because I'm actually gonna do a podcast video on this too.
Say your cheese.
Man, number one, I'm so sick of these players complaining about, oh man, we playing too many games. Say that to the regular worker that's got to work every single day.
Talk to him, Steve. I want every day.
Get a paycheck.
Yep.
Every day. A lot of them work 7 days. No days off.
Yep.
And you sitting over here talking about that 82 games is a lot of games, and you a damn millionaire, and you getting $5 million a game or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Like, and then and I think another thing too, man. They took defense away with all the no head checking and stuff like that. That's what make it. That's one of the reasons why it's just not watchable because there's no defense. You can't play defense. Even if you stick your hand out there and stuff, they lean right into you.
Just like in the NFL,
it's
they
play defense.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the defense. Then you got this load management bullshit that makes no damn sense to me. Well, really, they should really name it star management because the ones that be doing it is the stars.
Yep.
Yeah. And then everybody else.
You can't underweight, Luka. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. I also want to chime in on what y'all was talking about with the Lakers with JJ Redick. First of all, they never should have had him as a coach in the first place.
Preach.
They never. He's not a head coach. It's basically when I look at him, I look at how Steve Nash was in Brooklyn. It just wasn't a good fit, and it ain't. It ain't. You got your players literally taking over your huddle. When you call plays, they override you. So it's like, what else can you do?
Yeah.
He's not respected at all.
Nope.
Like he wasn't even respected as a player, so I don't know why he thought he was going to be as a coach.
Now think about how many players are actually listening. How many players on that team is actually listening to JJ Redick more than they're listening to LeBron? Zero. They're going to listen to LeBron more than exactly. They're going to listen to LeBron more than they listen to JJ Redick all day long.
And LeBron doesn't empower a coach either, so he doesn't help.
Man. It's too many of these players out here, man. That's like it's just not playing. And then they wonder the NBA why the fans ain't going to these games. Why should we? And the best players ain't even playing.
I think
hence the reason why. And Bree, you wasn't on here for this conversation. Hence the reason why Atlanta went ahead and try to go ahead and do a Magic City night. to bring more fans to the game. See?
And don't get me started on that.
No, we already went on that. We already did. Trust me.
Okay.
I think when it comes to coaching, you have to look at it from this standpoint that, like, Detroit's success is because of Bickerstaff, right? Because Bickerstaff knows the buttons to push with this young team. This young team is still trying to figure out their identities and themselves. So Bickerstaff fits the mold of a guy who's a hard-nosed guy that's going to step up and defend his players, but also
he has something to prove because he got let go of Cleveland the way he did.
Right, but he also knows how to reach these young guys because they don't have any leadership. Like, he is the leader. To where older teams or more veteran teams, I think they do kind of need a mixture of a player coach because a lot of these guys are already set in their ways. They already know how their game is, and they just need a coach to give them X's and O's or say, hey, you know what? You're really good at this, but hey, maybe look at doing this, or maybe I saw this on tape. Maybe you expose them this way in that certain way, rather than being the young guy and yelling and screaming at them. You know what I'm saying?
No, Bickerstaff is a tough-nosed coach also, too, who was willing to stand behind his players. When that fight happened between him and the Hornets, he didn't go ahead and say, well, I think my players should have did this better, did that better. No, he fucking He defended his ass, saying, you know what? No, this is the type of team we are. Okay?
Right.
And if y'all don't like it, tough shit. Because this is what's coming. And if y'all want to beat us, y'all gonna have to beat us this way. Y'all gonna have to play to our level. We ain't gonna play to y'all level. Y'all gonna have to play to our style. And that's it.
But let me ask you this question. If the team wasn't young, like the Pistons are very young for the most part. Cade's kind of the elder statesman. But, like, this team is very young. Would it have worked with a more veteran team, his style?
Isaiah Stewart's still there, right? This is a guy who damn near wanted to go ahead and knock out LeBron James, literally, like he was Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah.
He would have did it, too. He would have did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
LeBron would have fell to the floor and start crying and everything. Let's keep it real.
I think it just fits because he's on a younger team. And they got a bunch of young guys that need direction, and Bickerstaff provides that direction.
But you need an older head coach like that, like Bickerstaff, to go ahead and bring some of that toughness to it. Because, like you said before, the NBA is missing this. Okay, it's too many soft guys in here. So y'all may get us pretty much. Y'all may get us on, like, you know what I'm saying, the fundamentals and stuff like that. But what if we beat your ass mentally and physically? Then now that throws your ass off. And now we got an advantage. Hence the reason why the Detroit Pistons back in the 80s was able to go ahead and get to the NBA Finals and win some of them damn titles. They won the best team out there. They won the best team physically or fundamentally. But mentally, oh shit. Yeah. That's why they won the titles. Easily.
I agree.
So yeah. So all right. Let's end the show.
And they turned Jordan into the greatest.
Correct. All right, let's end it. Let's end the show. So I know we've been on here for like. So go ahead, boss.
This is real barbershop talk. You feel me? Hey, this is barbershop.
Yes, sir.
You already got 2 haircuts.
Barbershop.
Appreciate everybody that came and watch Open Mic Thursday. We're gonna have to do this every Thursday for me. Everybody just come with
Yes, we are. Yes, we should.
2 hours and 12 minutes, bro. You going for NBA show, man, for real, man. But I appreciate everybody that came out and watched us. Do us a better, man. Hit that subscribe button, Detroit Fan Report. And I'm gonna let the fellas know where you can subscribe to their channel at. Start with you first. Bree, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Man, New Breed 313 Sports, also 313 The New Breed, Real Talk, all platforms. Like and subscribe to the channels.
Yes, sir. Nate, the motherfucking great.
Go New York.
Yes, sir. One Ass Chicken, 3 Toes.
There you go.
YouTube, find us on there. We're about to kick up our show probably second week of April. Going to talk Lions, all shop about the Lions. And then you can also find me on Detroit Fan Report with Neil, either for the NFL show or this NBA show. So appreciate it.
Brother Marcus, let them know about the Sports Junkie podcast.
You can find me at the Stat Junkies podcast on YouTube and Facebook, and get prepared because we are tuning up for a new episode here shortly.
You got a show today?
Oh no, not today, but not today.
Damn, that'd be a late show.
So you doing
Right, exactly.
Okay.
It's already 9 o'clock, bro. We're 10 o'clock
we
for
just
y'all.
did 2 hours. I'm getting out from in front of this camera.
He said, I'm about to play the
Some
game.
Need some lozenges, man.
Dinner time.
You can also find him on KM 106 FM.
Jamal, man, let them know they can find you at, man.
Molly Mo.
Yo, yes, sir. You can find me pretty much on here on NBA Nightly. You can find me on NFL. You can find me on the college playoff. You can find me pretty much on all social media networks. On Facebook under Jamal Baker, under Instagram under the Illusion 10, and I dedicate my part of the podcast to my uncle right here. You know what I'm saying? Rest in heaven, my man. We gonna miss you, man. You taught me everything that you needed to that I needed to know as a man, but not only that, just as a man, but as a street man. So rest in heaven, my man. I got a funeral. I'm gonna see your funeral tomorrow. So trust me, I'm gonna miss you forever. You know what I'm saying? You're my favorite uncle of all time history. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I wish you were here. But this my part of the podcast is dedicated to you. This is Uncle. His name is Samuel Washington. Rest in heaven, my man.
Rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Man. Yes, sir.
Like I said, I appreciate everybody who came out and watched, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody's platform. Hit that subscribe button, turn that notification button, and hit the like button. You feel me? Like and subscribe. You feel me? You know, we're gonna do this. We do this for the people. You feel me? With that said, everybody have a blessed night. Get some sleep. Drink some water. Brush your teeth. Hygiene is very important. With that said, man, we out, y'all.
And close your blinds. What up, Rich? We miss you,
baby. Keep one eye open.
Y'all know y'all can find him at Riggs 928 on X. You feel me?
Later, y'all.
We out, y'all.